saying is I should go ahead and start recording right now.
Yeah, probably. I'm about to get Vegemite.
Vegemited.
For inspiration. Marcus gets inspiration if he makes Heather try Vegemite.
So, welcome to the Dovie'andi de sagain, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, Dovie'andi tovya sagain. This is what we do on this channel: is we eat Vegemite.
Yeah, I think that's right now.
All right, putting on the butter.
Nice, yeah, the butter. It's
Well,
just
you have
Gotta have the
toast
butter.
ready?
Vegemite. It's just like Nutella.
You're
Nice.
kidding me.
That's how it started.
It cannot be just like Nutella. If it were just like Nutella, nobody would be concerned or laughing about it.
Just like Nutella, only yeasty.
Only yeasty. Oh man, doesn't that sound appetizing?
Yes. Wait.
How did we get from sauerkraut and zuurkoolstampot to Vegemite?
I don't know.
Old Vegemite, I think? I don't know.
Because Marcus said something about his Australian friend.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
he did the stampot
Thanks,
thing.
Australia.
You have to show everybody what it looks like.
This is apparently Vegemite.
Yeah, but
Wait,
That's Vegemite.
oh, you put on a thing! Oh my god.
No, it's pretty thin. It's pretty thin.
That's thin.
Here I go.
Here we go.
I'm gonna try it. I gotta move my mic.
Oh, the Vegemite will move the mic.
Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna taste this for the
Alright,
other
we're
side?
fine for this. So.
I speak. Oop, not the face speaking.
What is that?
It's Vegemite.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the cringe. The cringe was real. It was authentic cringy.
Amara, you feel the Vegemite flowing through your veins, and you have +1 temporary hit points for every bite that you take.
Was that the second one?
That's good.
And
There's
she
my
doesn't
second bite. Oh my
seriously,
god.
DM, she doesn't have I swear, she deserves inspiration for this.
That's method acting.
I love this.
Killing me.
I can't see the face in a gallery view.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Australians put Vegemite on stuff the way we put ketchup on stuff. Like,
Yeah.
They just freaking
Oh.
drop it on
Why?
things.
Why?
I'll ask my aunt and cousin about that because my aunt
Is
is
this-
from Australia.
Is this because they have everything poisonous there?
I think so.
Oh snap.
This is my,
So
this is
something
my
you
fourth
do
fight.
with my
My
too.
fourth fight.
That's
Man,
I don't
that's
want to
proud.
fight now.
That is dedication to a T.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Oh my gosh.
I would say that's worth double.
Your face is doing that thing like when like
I can't see
babies
the face.
And they're just like, huh?
This is horrible.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's
That was
Vegemite.
good. Well, on that note, do you guys want to play some D&D?
Like
Yeah,
literally
sounds
eating the whole thing.
All right.
Heather
How
needs
many
a,
bites? How many
Heather needs
bites
a
is
shot
there?
of something now.
Heather, that was fantastic.
You need a shot.
How many bites is she at?
At least 5 bites right there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amara, not only do you have a this upwelling of extra energy that's now in your body, you've got those 5 temporary hit points that are going to last until
I love it.
you no longer have them. So it's fantastic right there. But
Thank you.
I'll also say that you look down on the ground and you do find a little bag of something that is like really fine and powdery, really sparkly. It's just kind of sitting on the ground by your character's feet.
Oh, I definitely investigate.
Yeah, you can add 1 bag of pixie dust to your character.
What does pixie
Thank
dust
you.
do?
Oh, that's what you sprinkle on someone so they fly.
Yep.
I've seen Peter
Oh,
Pan.
like Tinkerbell.
And it's actually a real thing in our carnival area for sure.
That's
I
cool.
do. I added the pixie dust.
Awesome. All
How
right.
many uses or charges does it have?
It's a usable once item, but basically it's literally like Peter Pan. You sprinkle it on something, and I think it gets a flying speed of 30 feet per round, and it lasts like 30 minutes or something like that.
That
Oh
sounds
wow.
I was making that up, but
No, it's a real thing.
I like it.
It's still in my
cool.
mouth.
Bubble.
It's still in my mouth.
You need a drink for that one,
Yeah.
or a toothbrush. Not sure.
Wow.
I think I need like fire.
Fire.
Burn it out.
There you go. Fireball. Would that work?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's-
I think there's some fireball whiskey here.
There you go.
Oh no, I can't. I'm a wolf. I want to give you one of these.
And
Yeah, no. Marty's back on refreshment, but I'm a wolf, so I can't give you one.
not yet.
Yeah, we've talked about that, but it'll come later.
Yeah, that'll come up later. Once Heather gets back, we'll go ahead and have everyone roll a d20 so we can get a recap, and then we'll jump right in.
Okie dokie.
Good job, Marcus. Dude, that had me
Vegemite
crying.
is- oh my gosh. Yeah, me too. I got tears. Vegemite is such a
My
unique
jaws
taste,
hurt
and it's
from
not
that.
what you expect.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Jason, what did you roll?
10.
Yeah,
Nice.
but if you click when you roll, you hold your mouse on the bonus or whatever you're clicking, but beside it you see a white and red logo.
Put it in hot water.
Click that instead of the box itself. So something rolls 20. Else it only like that.
DM got a
You
20.
get to pick.
DM got a 20.
DM gets to pick.
I might wait to see who all gets the highest. You know, it's a good day when the DM starts rolling 20s. Oh.
Mokka gets to pick.
Oh, that was better.
Why did
Good.
I roll? Well, I rolled a 9, but
All right, so Ilya with a 9.
What do you say we have to roll?
Just a d20.
20.
Jason, you had a 10, Amara, and Sig. What was yours?
I'm the man. I have not rolled yet.
No, Sig with a 4.
Ooh, look at that. On a 1d21.
Oh no, 1d21. There you go.
Oh no, I closed down my roll 20 accidentally. One moment. I'm
Oh, no.
sorry.
Oh no.
It's okay, I pick
didn't
up.
realize.
That Vegemite all got up in your
It sounds
head.
like a forfeit to me just to do the recap now.
Oh, that's not a very that's not a big threat.
I was gonna say that's not a punishment. That's a gift for everybody.
Hey, Brad, she's kind of suffering from the Vegemite.
Okay, that's true. He's hallucinating.
Got a
Not
case of the
thinking straight.
Vegemite.
She doesn't.
I do need to find our notes though. What is?
Amara's gonna do it. I'm happy.
Wait, I don't know that. Okay, 1d20, right?
1d20.
Yep.
So far, the highest is a 10.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. All right. Because I mean, Sig, you got a 4 initially, and then you rolled it again, right?
On the 1d21. Yeah.
Gotcha. 1d21. Nice.
1d21? Wait, can we roll 1d21s?
All right. So we'll go ahead and see. Jason, From
Yeah.
what you recall from last session, can you remind us, bring us back up to speed where we are? What all happened from Jason's perspective this last game?
I do have some notes.
Nice.
Not as good as Heather's, but I'm just waiting for my Word
No
document.
one's notes are as good as Heather's. We all know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Heather, it's almost like she writes books.
Right.
It's almost a little bit like I do that, yeah.
Okie dokie, my Word document's opening. 3 minute now.
You all woke up on slabs.
You're not gonna make Brittany eat Vegemite.
Oh snap!
I'm just
She
curious,
might try it.
She,
She might try it.
She's never tried it.
No,
I don't-
Never has.
I don't know. She might have.
Brittany, if you're listening, it's a trick. Don't try Vegemite. Okay.
So-
Tastes just
While
like
he's looking,
cinnamon.
I'm going to disable Messenger on my phone because I keep getting notifications when people talk.
Oh.
You ever had cinnamon and honey on toast together? Oh,
I'm ready
It's
whenever.
Delicious.
cinnamon, honey, butter toast.
Or just bake bread in honey or in butter and then put sugar on it at the end.
Yeah.
That's what my grandfather used to call baked bread.
Nice.
They get that on Sundays.
I feel like
Whatever.
Vegemite just lingers with you.
Vegemite is
stays.
actually made from what's used to make beer, like the grains and stuff.
Yeasty. All right,
All of us
Mr.
who have ever
Jason.
had Vegemite saw your face and felt it.
Felt
and
it.
Remembered.
Just the bite, and it was just like.
Yeah. The bite.
And
that
your
tastes
eyes fluttered after about 5 seconds. And it was like, yo,
Realization.
I know that. Like the eyes closed and just went like, the fuck is happening?
Bradley is ready.
All right,
Okie dokie.
take us away.
Okay, well, to start, the last session, if I have my notes right, was October 29th.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Correct.
Okay, so making sure that this is the right thing. All right, we were still fighting the Minotaur and Mikhail. I went through the combat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, the first thing I got, the Minotaur attacked Sig for 6 and missed with its second attack. It was like a goring attack. Sig cast Bane on the Minotaur, and it failed the Charisma save. And basically
Much to my bane.
It had to roll 1d4 and subtract from their normal rolls for stuff. Ilya cast Bark Skin on me, thank you. Gave me 16 AC, and she became a tiger again. Mukdoth hit the Minotaur with Lightning Lure, then cast Sanctuary on herself. Jason used Thunderclap on Mikhail for 2 damage. I was trying to avoid hurting my friends with Thunderwave. We were in close quarters. Amara cast Ray of Frost at Mikhail, doing 6 damage after some help from using her Inspiration and then getting an additional point from Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Then cast Sanctuary on Ilya. Mikhail attacked, dealing 14 to me. The Minotaur tried to attack Mukdoth, but because of Sanctuary, is forced to attack Sig and missed both attacks. Sig attacked and missed with Thunderous Smite and Hue. Ilya goes to bite the hand off of Mikhail. She had noted a weird ring on his finger with an earlier perception check.
Which
She
you
also
now have,
noted
right?
The Minotaur's axe that it had dropped. Right, that it had dropped from heat metal during the last session. Mukdoth blasts the Minotaur with a Shatter, hitting it for 15 damage. Jason blasted the Minotaur with Thunderclap for 5. Omar used Shocking Grasp on Mikhail for 10. Mikhail attacked Ilya for 21. The Minotaur attacked Mukdoth for 14. Sig attacked with a critical Hue.
You
Obliterating.
don't fuck with Mukta.
You don't.
You don't fuck with my girl.
Sig attacks with a critical Hue, obliterating the creature. Explodes like the Death Star, and Sig takes 11 damage from the attack.
That was glorious. Such a glorious explosion.
Ilya lands a critical bite on Mikhail's hand. She rips his arm off, and the body falls to the ground, shattered. She then approaches the ring and smells it. I know ultimately you picked it up, Yenny. I just forget all the stuff.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a.
the ring coming to it now.
And what was
It's
the
a
ring
free
called?
action, and one
I'll write that
character
down.
with rain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Pretty cool
And by
stuff.
now I'm attuned to it.
Alright, and then I got some more stuff for, we started exploring again. We healed up the group post-fight. Mukdoth suggests we can rest in the cave before pressing on. Amara makes an announcement telling us how she's part of a royal family and another court has sent people after her who want to capture her, and they were okay with killing the rest of us.
That's not
Ilya-
fun.
Ilya shows us the ring she got from Mikhail's crystal body. It's a ring of free action. Oh, I did write it down. The axe is magical also. It seems to hold anger. Mukdoth thinks it'll be okay for someone to wield, and so Sig attuned to it.
There you go.
Sig, any comments on that? Okey-dokey.
I think he just walked off.
Yeah, no, my computer is not plugged in.
Ah,
Gotcha.
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
saw that it's getting low, so.
he has the blood axe now.
Nice.
Yeah, blood axe.
Alright, and then,
Blood axe.
so you attune to the blood axe. We then set about traveling back to Arayabor. We were about a day and a half away, roughly.
Mhm.
The breeze seemed quiet in the morning, going into the afternoon. Mukdoth picks Amara's brain and learns that Amara left the kingdom without saying anything. She wanted to adventure for her time on the throne. Her mother and grandmother are mighty deities. Heather, anything to say on that? I don't know how to say the word.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh,
Yeah,
what did you
thanks.
say? Anything to say on what?
Deities.
Uh,
At least like the foreigner saying this.
I'll reread what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Mukdoth picked Amar's brain and learned that Amar left the kingdom without saying anything. She wanted to adventure before her time on the throne. Her mother and grandmother are mighty deities, however you say the word.
Well, my grandmother is, and my mother is like a half deity, but yeah.
Deity.
Or lesser deity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we got separated in the fog later into the afternoon. We can't find each other. I call out to try and find anyone, no response. Then he was thunderclap. The fog seems to reform around it. After some time, I see a light and run towards it, full on panic mode. Eventually, we got out of the fog. First Jason, then Amara, Mukdoth, Sig, and finally Ilya. So I remember Ilya was very cautious about the whole thing because it was spooky.
And do you remember how Ilya came out of the fog?
Ilya went into the fog as a tiger, and she came out of the fog as a human or as an elf, and that freaked her out. That she lost her wild shape without noticing.
Right, I forgot about that. I just remember you crawling cautiously through, and I thought you were still wolf.
I was so freaked out because I went in as a tiger and I came out not.
Like one of those dreams when you're in a department store and you realize you're naked.
Yes.
Yeah, I came out crawling on my hands
That-
and knees.
that was called
Like,
Tuesday,
like,
Marcus.
like,
Tuesday,
Alright,
yeah. Yeah, last Tuesday.
nice. And then
2023 already.
Right. Anyway, after getting out of the fog, the place we are is different from where we were before. It's not near the mountain or forest we were on. The stars in the sky are different, and the constellations are not normal. Ilya talks to some squirrels and learns we are in the Twilight/Witchlight Carnival. We also note a sleeping satyr nearby, and we hear the sounds of merriment and fun. Moving forward, we enter the carnival and approach the ticket booth where an elderly goblin greets us. Nicholas Midnight. He was expecting us. He gives us all tickets and a pair of fairy wings. He knows us by name. Each ticket has 8 punches. He tells us about a missing child as well. The younger brother of a pair of brothers. We approach the lost and found with a displacer beast who is playing with some children, and they're excited to play with Ilya, who is in wolf form at this point. We talked to the displacer beast about the missing child. He's been gone for about a month. We start our search and ultimately make our way to the dragonfly ride. We each give our card to the ticket taker and we get our leaves punched. except for Ilya. Ilya waits for us as we ride because she's still in wolf form and doesn't like flying, I guess.
Yeah, not with 4 paws instead of hands to hold on.
Right. Amara and Sig are able to use their perception rolls well to try and see anything of interest. They're bubbles that are flying up from the bubble pop teapot that's like in the center of the carnival. In a bit of comedy, Muck Duff and Jason don't fare so well, and Jason is saved by Sig in the end. Amara saves a dwarven fellow, and Amara saves a dwarven fellow. After the ride, Jason is kissing the ground, terrified. Meanwhile, a couple passes by, and he's like, I want to go again. It was the bestest ride. Just for that bit of comedy. And then the last thing I got, Ilya leads us past the teapot toward the Hall of Illusions. We see a halfling couple. The guy seems to be proposing when the girl falls over laughing in front of a fortune teller type machine, featuring Tasha and mentioning her hideous laughter. And that's the last thing I've got.
Most excellent.
I have a little bit to add.
Go for it.
We see a halfling couple there holding hands, walk up to the cabinet wearing butterfly paint on their face. He pulls up the small boxes, sweetheart bursts into laughter, and they roll on the ground. He stops and runs into the tent without getting a ticket punch. And we stop before the Hall of Illusions.
Yes. And also I wanted to say, Jason, you have inspiration, my sir.
Thank you.
Your notes are pretty thorough, so it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel inspired every time.
Every time, there were times where like I had to go, oh crap, I forgot to like write something down for like a minute or two, and then trying to remember all the specifics.
For sure. Well, I mean, you did a great job at being able to give that recap, and they're you know, the amount of things that we go through in each one of these sessions, it's like there's so much little detail that gets lost. But I didn't realize that you said that was October 29th. I didn't realize that it had been since then. Because I know we tried to play in November, and we tried to play in December, and then we ran into the power outage problem where...
We were dressed for Halloween.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you would...
I was also... Ilya split up the party by running off as a wolf after the scent of the boys. So,
Yeah.
Jason and Amara and all of you wouldn't have seen everything.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sig actually played.
Sig did play, yeah. Sig, did you play at some of the, like...
This is all recap.
Did you play some of the little carnival games and things that were around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he will go home with a giant-sized panda.
Most excellent.
Cool.
Ilya just still freaked out because she lost her wild shape coming in. And as soon as they had did we have a long rest or a short rest? Long rest, right?
When you came in,
Yeah,
you felt like your bodies had all like benefited from a long rest.
it was the long rest effect. As soon as she got the long rest and got a wild shape back, she chased the direwolf and the kids relaxed her. But now she's on a mission. She's being Grayson, the hunting dog, and she got the boy scent, and she's on a mission.
I'm a mission, and you wishing something to cure my lonely condition.
Sing it, good sir.
Looking for love in all the wrong places. Don't find girls, just ugly faces.
I swear I can't remember the name of it.
Hello,
You say
or
don't.
thing. I don't know.
Libido.
So,
Bust a move.
Nice. That's what I know.
You got it.
Nice.
Bust a move.
Thank you for serenading us in that, because you actually just reminded me that I wanted to make sure that I had some of the background music playing, so it goes through on the channel as well.
I hope it goes with Phone Love.
There we go. I'm checking to make sure that the volume sound is the right way. Okay, good. I think it's good now. Yeah, so let me go back to my notes that I had pulled up. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so basically, Ilya, you had followed this scent all the way over here with the party hot on your trail. And just to kind of backtrack for a moment because I can't remember if you had mentioned it in your recap, Jason, but the little boy that you were searching for, he was named. His name was Vero. That was the two out of the two kids that were running off. Vero was the one that Dear Lagon had asked if you could be able to go track them down. Dear Lagon being the displacer beast that was over there watching the kids initially, and was turning around with that. There was one description that I did fail to mention on the end of last session, so I'll just back it up just 10 seconds so you can be able to get that again. So your search for the boy Vero has led you to this large, colorful tent. And you see at the top of the tent a very large sign that says Hall of Illusions. And as you approached the tent, like I said, you saw this halfling couple that walked past hand in hand. And they both stopped briefly by a large wooden mannequin that was inside of this box. That mannequin, as you had said, it had a name at the top of it that said Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. And it's this really cool looking mannequin too. It's got this grinning, kind of like raven-haired young woman with an attire of like a green flowing robe inside that glass cabinet on the inside of it. But the one halfling, he's wearing face paint. He gets down on one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, and he takes a deep breath. But before uttering a word, his sweetheart bursts into laughter, and she just falls down on the ground, just rolling around, and occasionally is calling out Reuben, as the other halfling kind of stands up sobbing and goes running off towards the tent. As he's running off to the tent, and the description that I forgot to mention last time was he ducked under some wooden bars at the front entrance that were kind of crossed in front of the Hall of Illusions tent itself. And he goes running off into the tent. And as you get a little bit closer up to it, Ilya, you would definitely be able to see in large, flowy letters the words caution and attraction closed on these wooden bars in front of the tent entrance.
And I've seen the kid go in there, or I smell the...
You smell the kid's scent that goes right to here and goes into the tent. You just saw Reuben run into the tent as well. And I'd say with what's your passive perception?
Reuben was the other kid, right?
Reuben was the halfling that just ran in there, just like right now. He was the one with the face paint
that we saw before, that we spoke with at the ticket booth there.
The one with the butterfly or whatever face plant that was there with this lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I see them going inside the building, I have this scent, and if it's a fresh scent, I can spare a couple seconds. The rest is catching up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm literally going to stand like pointing, like
Point.
like pointing inside that building.
I will go right in there.
Wait, yeah, but you're far behind me, so I'm waiting for you guys to catch up, and I'll go in as someone's with me.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. While you're waiting there,
With nose on the ground, like I don't have to keep it high anymore. I know where he went in. I'm following the scent, the trail.
sounds good. Go ahead and roll me an investigation while you're doing that, and everyone else is kind of running up to this. What are your thoughts when you come around the corner and you see Ilya?
Baywatch slow-mo.
Baywatch slow-mo, nice.
Sorry.
Did I roll as keen hearing and smell?
Yeah,
Or roll...
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. So that, so wisdom perception then?
Yeah, go. Yeah, either perception or investigation. I'm fine with either of those.
No, but the keen hearing and smell has advantage on wisdom perception, so
Go ahead.
that's one, right?
All right. Pretty good rolls. Yeah, with that, Ilya, just being able to smell everything around you, it seems like all of the scents, while there's a bunch of different people that have been walking around, it doesn't seem like this tent has seen much foot traffic. So you can definitely get some clean scents going into this tent, including the smell of this young boy that you were also tracking down. He probably couldn't have been more than just 10 minutes ahead of you getting into this. The scent is still pretty strong. You can be able to pick up the smell of like cinnamon pastry. You're not sure what it was, but you could see that like this is definitely something that a kid would have had. You would have also heard the sound of Ruben's footsteps. They sounded kind of muted, almost like he was running on like carpeted wooden boards. And you heard a thud that you suspect was the sound of wooden doors shutting closed.
As soon as someone's with me going in, I'm going in as a team. But
Okay.
leading the way.
All right. Yeah. Everyone kind of
my face.
everyone comes around the corner and sees Ilya sitting there. What are your thoughts when you see Ilya?
I'm standing like a pointer, like a Weimaraner having spotted a bird. Like
I think Ilya probably found where the boy went to next because that was our objective.
Right. Yeah. Whole looking up at like the big thing.
standing
All
like this.
illusions.
I'm standing exactly like this, like pointing.
That's good.
I love it. I love it.
I will ask her though. Ilya, is that where the boy went?
And I just nod once, look at her, nod once, and look back.
Right.
Sig, when you were coming down this way, you had mentioned that you were doing all the different carnival games and things like that. What have you been doing? Were you doing any of the ring toss, or were you playing like Catch the Dragon by the Tail? Like what?
Like throwing the stones at the jars, like the knocking down the milk cans.
Gotcha. That's good. I mean, can you go ahead and give me a some sort of a dexterity check, like an acrobatics, to see like just how well? With a 13, okay, yeah, no, you were able to get through several of these, the jars that you're trying to knock over. You weren't able to get the entire stack down, so you think that you might have to go back to try it again to really be able to get like the grand prize. But you know,
Do I cast bless on myself?
I don't know. Do you?
Myself.
You did get a prize as you're coming around the corner with the group. You have a unicorn horn.
Yes.
It's not a real unicorn horn. It's like one that's made of like plaster, but it is filled with candy. So that is something that you were able to win from that.
And he's walking up with that.
I'm happy as a unicorn in glitter.
So is it like
He's walking up with a horn full of candy.
Yep, he has. He's holding the unicorn horn, and it has candy in it, and he is just sitting there munching as he comes around the corner to you.
This is my unicorn copia.
If you didn't already have inspiration, that's inspiration worthy, my sir. You know the easy way to get me to give you inspiration is make me laugh with a good pun.
Smells the candy.
With a good pun.
Her nose does waver a bit, like, but she goes back.
Nice. All right.
So good, those candied unicorn horns. Mm-hmm.
They are good. But now that you're all together, you see Ilya kind of pointing into the tent, and you all decide to go in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going in right away.
Cool. So with a quick glance around to see if anybody is like coming to stop you, you don't see anybody. Yeah. Well, I mean, like you don't even see anybody like there to
Elliot,
punch
if somebody comes
tickets.
after us, just go get them.
Yeah.
Just start
I'm
barking.
just, as soon as someone's there to come in with me, I'm going in. Like, they can't worry about
That's
the one that
normal.
falls
Yep.
off the
Sticky
I'm-
takes up the rear.
I'm going in because I don't look around cautiously at all.
I love it. All right.
And when I go fast, she can like, just hold on to my fur and just ride.
Of course.
If I'm
I'm
going too
protecting
fast.
the rears.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you all kind of duck under the bars, and one of you holds the bars open a little bit higher for Ilya to be able to walk underneath.
Jump it.
You could definitely jump it too. That's for sure. And you make sure to that the bars are all set back in place when you go through. You see ahead of you a bright lit opening that's it's lit by these floating, flickering flames that seem to give off no heat. And as you walk through this opening, the flames flash once, and it blinds all of you with a blinding white light. A few seconds go by when the light begins to fade, and your vision starts to return, and you find yourself standing on wooden planks covered with dust and crisscrossing footprints. The air is stale, and thick wooden walls are erected high as high as the canvas above, while dirty carpets are on the floor and walls. So you've got carpets on the sides and on the ground, and it seems like it kind of muffles the sounds of your approaching footsteps. Similar unburning flames, this time colored blue, float in the air, illuminating a set of mirrors in front of you. Let me put you on the Hall
Oh,
of
look at
Illusions.
these mirrors.
I'm just going by scent, not by vision.
Amara in my little form dances by the mirror, flying around.
Timothy, I did have inspiration, but I also had a spent spell slot that could have been recovered.
A spent spell slot that could have been recovered? Was this from casting Bless on yourself?
No. This was from casting Bane in the combat.
Me too. From the speaking with animals with the squill, but I think that was, it was after long rest.
As Brad
Speak
so
with animals.
Yeah.
eloquently stated.
Yeah. So I think like all of you, if you wanted to, like, I think when we started all of this, we basically said that you had a long rest when you came in.
Yeah.
You got all the positive effects of a long rest.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
you
then
should
I
have
spoke
your.
with the squill.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to speak with animals for the squill, so I lost one first level spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay. But we did have a long.
I'm gonna
rest coming in.
pretend like I got that spell slot back for being clever.
Yeah. That's fine by me.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right. And let me make sure that I've got.
It is in
we
the
go.
back. You should wait. I'm in the front.
I'm just gonna. Jason's just gonna look around at everybody and say, "I swear to God, anyone says let's split up, gang. No, you're sticking together. I do not want to get lost in this freaky place. Okay, are we clear?"
I just fly around Jason's head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not climbing him either. I was in front with Amara, so I'm just like, okay, he can talk. I'm not bothered with what's happening behind me.
Yeah.
I'm following his sense.
So
Ilya,
Only
please
thing-
do not
the
leave
only thing-
behind, okay? I do not want to come
The
back
only
into
thing I
this
wanna
place.
split
This
up.
is weird and freaky and yeah.
The only thing I want to split up
I'm
is your
just following
arms
his sense.
or
I
a
don't care.
hug.
I'm a bard. I know stories about people getting lost in crazy tents and stuff. It's not good.
So, I mean, I will say, Amara, you did say when you went into this, you saw the mirrors in front of you and you started to fly around in front of them. You wanted to see what it was. And I'll definitely say that as you walk up to these mirrors, you see your reflection, but overlapping your reflection is another scene. Specifically, you see glimpses of a familiar looking child. They appear to be in a dark area, rolling a ball along the ground beyond the edge of the mirror's scene, as if they're in play. A few seconds go by and the ball rolls back into frame. The child picks it up and rolls it back again. And this scene continues on this way for several throws before fading from view, leaving your reflection standing just as you are in the tent.
Weird. Okay.
Oh, we just lost Brad.
Oh no.
What's the mirror in Harry Potter called?
The mirror of Erised or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the
Very
mirror in Harry
disconnect.
Potter?
Be back in a sec.
But I think these are just, fun mirrors or something weird like that at Carnival, and probably in the Feywild they're all just like magical a little bit, and we can just fly around them, look around.
I'm just on the scent, so I'm not really paying attention to what's happening in the mirrors.
Okay. Well, I'll fly
They can
around
kind of
here.
dancing to the music. Feeling it. He's got a little sugar rush.
Let's get that sugar rush going on.
Mm-hmm. Feeling
Amara has-
people.
Amara has lots of energy, so she just flies around the mirrors and see what's happening.
Yeah, but does the scent go left or right? Because I'm just playing my token like left or right. because I'm
So
going.
the scent seems like it's going primarily to the left.
Yeah, then Ilya's going.
So as you move forward,
Yeah, gosh.
At least until the first corner, like signaling, guys, I'm going. Like, come on.
Oh, I'm definitely noted. I follow you, but I'm still flying around, looking around at things too.
My wolf has
Sure.
wrong. Wait, I'm changing it.
there we go.
I'm not 31. I'm 37 points.
I was making sure that the image is centered on our recording as well. I'm just waiting on Brad to see if he's going to be able to hop back in before I get too far.
Don't know what happened.
He said
Is he on
he's got a
Facebook?
temporary disconnect.
We miss you. Maybe he needed to charge his phone. All right, well, I can get him.
My phone only shows 4 screens, so the one
there we
that
go.
logs in last, which this time was Brad, I don't see it unless I swipe screen.
Gotcha.
I don't see it when the last one drops because it's not on my screen.
All right, looks like we've got everyone back in. Hey, Brad.
Hey.
Hey,
There we go.
Laura still muted.
And all I have my emotions toyed with like that.
Oh, I'm
Aw,
muted, yeah.
it's a psych gif. I love that. That's so good. I love that show. All right,
I
yeah,
don't know the show, to be fair.
it's a funny show. If you ever watched like Scrubs or oh gosh, what's the one with where pineapple's the safe word and they're in the
Psych.
is that also Psych or there was like one where it was like Chuck. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Right.
They're all similar types of shows. I digress. So Ilya, as you move forward, you can be able to see a few different pathways ahead of you. You've got the one that's directly to your north goes over to what looks like a room with a carpet on the floor and what appears to be a mural at the end of it. And on the left, you see a hallway that splits, one to the top left and then one to the bottom left. The bottom left has this the soft green light kind of coming from down that hallway. Now the mirrors that are all around you all see yourself reflected just as if you're looking in regular mirrors. There are these lit candles on the ground that appear to be kind of the flames appear to be kind of hovering above the candle itself, but not actually burning the candle down. They kind of are perpetually just burning like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Which direction you guys going?
Yeah, I love the description, but Ilya's not really looking. She's like really focused on scent.
Yeah, Ilya, show us the way.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm
following.
I'm flipping back and forth over around Ilya, just flying back and forth between the mirrors and where Ilya's going. Let's go to the left or whatever, and there's that light over there and all those screen things. maybe?
Sure.
Oh, Ilya can catch the scent, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just
Sure.
following the scent. So if it goes up, I go up. If it goes further
Okay.
on left, I go left.
So as you get a little bit further into this tent, you do notice something when it comes to scents. It feels as if everything is kind of mixing and matching together, where scents are crossing back over one another, because the scent that you have both goes up and then it comes left back across from where you are, and then it goes back again left through the green lights and over in that area. It all feels like it's...
Then I look at Amara and I look at her like, look at her, point left, look at her, point front, and then look at her.
I think she's saying she wants to split the party.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I just asked her not to do that. Oh, God,
I
thank
feel like...
You've
Okay, I
seen
feel
me
like...
be a dog all day. You can pick up some signals. But
I feel like maybe she's saying boy went that way, maybe that way, and I want to go this way for the green light myself. That's where I'm gonna go. So I'm
Okay, I'll
heading
follow.
that way.
does the scent fade there? Because you said it was going left. I think you meant that. But do you mean the green light?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was going to say, if
Can I
you
go in there? It's a really small type.
you go up around the corner and you see a dead end when you go up that top hallway to the left. You stick your nose around it and you see this empty alcove that just has a single burning candle at the bottom of the alcove.
But can I go in that small hallway with the green light that Amara said she was going for?
Yeah, you can go. You can definitely go down the small hallway with the green light.
I'm not too big. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going there with Amara.
Okay.
Amara went ahead of me.
It's a dead end, folks. There's nothing here. Nothing to see here at all. Well, there's a little candle, but it isn't very interesting. We've seen dozens of these for sure by now.
Then I'm going up.
Well, hold on 1 second. I was going to say, as you're walking up towards that green light at the end of it, you do see a mirror at the end of that hallway.
Oh.
And as you start to walk up to it, where you would expect to see your reflection as you walk up, instead you see another glimpse of that familiar looking child that's sitting there rolling a ball. This time, your perspective has changed, though. Their back is to you. And while they're rolling the ball, you can just briefly see the outline of another person, perhaps even another child, in the dark, rolling the ball back and forth with this child that you've been looking for. The image fades and your reflection comes into view, standing in a hallway. Only this hallway behind you shows a different room than the one that you came from.
Oh, fuck.
You find yourself...
You'll fit and they'll fit anyone.
It's awesome. It's different room now.
I'll go ahead and move all of you over.
I,
Oh, are you over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So
follow
Jason...
us.
well, I
They will
was
follow us.
I was going to say, when they go into that dead end hallway, I'm hanging out right outside that doorway. What do you guys see?
Did he go
Yeah.
in with us?
Jason, you just see them disappear. One moment they're there, and the next moment they're just not there.
Oh, fuck.
After they disappear, I'll run in there. Crap, guys, why? I said don't split the party. What the heck?
Go roll me a perception.
Okie dokie. Dang it. Perception. There it is. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah. So with the we're just going off the first roll, the 6. Jason, yeah, you go up to the mirror, and the only thing that you really notice is that your image is not reflected back on you. You do see the similar image that they saw, but the the ball that's being rolled, it does go past the child that you're looking for, whose back was to you, and they turn around, so they're now facing you, and they bend down, and they pick it up, and they look up, and they look at you for a second. They turn their head to the side, and then they turn around to start rolling the ball again, and it fades from view, as you now find yourself also in the same room as everybody else.
Cool.
That's a good thing.
Cool. Hi, guys.
Isn't it fun? This is so
Hey.
awesome. Like,
Yes.
we just
Fun.
There's a little bit of a creepy vibe going on here.
Yeah, I agree. Creepy. Very creepy.
what are you saying? That the Feywild's creepy?
Nah, it just vibes
Said it.
that
I'm just
way.
agreeing.
Am I still standing still at the mirror with where he just appeared? That I'm going to bump his hand to comfort him and then turn around.
Yeah, you can definitely do
Back
that.
again.
And when you turn around, you can see in this room around you, you find yourself standing in a room that's lit by flickering green magical flames that are also similarly floating in the air and above the candles on the ground, not burning anything. They're just existing in the air. You see several sets of mirrors in this room as well that are built like concentric circles, all facing inward towards the middle of each one. And the sound of gentle crying can just be heard from a little further ahead in the room.
Okay, we should go there. Let's go towards that sound.
I don't have
Sounds
friends.
beautiful. And
Is the sand still? Is there a trail?
There is a
Like
trail.
multiple trails, or did all the trails disappear?
There's multiple overlapping trails. Like, you can definitely tell that the scent of that child that you were looking for has been in this room.
And is there only one direction of sound, or is it like the smells that they're?
You would be able to tell that it's just from a little further deeper into the room, kind of closer towards the northern, the northwestern part of that room.
And then I'm going this way. Like, is there a way to get across the room without? I'm big.
You are
Like,
big.
Can I go?
you can fly.
Like behind the mirrors, or do I have to cross in front of mirrors?
I mean, are you trying to knock over the mirrors with your big form?
No, I'm trying to stay out of the circle and not damaging the mirrors. Just like going around to
It might be a little tough for Ilya's large form to get through, but if you want, you could give me either an acrobatics check to try to jump over the mirror, or like an athletics to jump over, or an acrobatics to try to figure out a way around.
But I can just go on.
Do I roll my own, right? Acrobatics, or does the wolf? Wait.
As the wolf, yeah. You have the
Wolf
physical
has
traits of the.
animal handling, medicine, perception of survival. It doesn't have acrobatics or. Well, I'll just roll a straight up dex.
Yeah. Yeah, so you attempt to carefully. You're like the cat that's like walking on the edge of the table or the edge of the bookshelf.
Elephant in the
You're getting kind of good at being able to get across, but you're knocking just enough off of the table to where you do knock over one of the mirrors, and it falls forward onto the ground, hits the ground, and with a very where was it? With a very large crash,
Oh no.
it breaks on the ground.
I can go investigate. I'm smaller.
Yeah, I'm just frozen.
She's just frozen, not
But I'm
moving.
still pointing like to where I hear the sound coming from.
Yeah,
So
Is there a smell
We
going
can-
in the same direction of the sound? Because else
I thought we all could hear the sound.
you all could hear the sound of the crying, and when the glass or when the mirror falls over and shatters on the ground, you definitely hear like a yell of surprise and what sounds like scurrying around, a little bit deeper in where you're going.
I was so being nerd.
Ilya, why?
Okay. I go down there. I'm gonna fly down there like I was intended.
Okay. Where are you going? You can move on the map.
I'm going towards the sound.
Okay.
I think that's you said towards. Is that towards this way or this way?
More deeper towards that back area.
Where you flash, like there?
Yeah.
Okay. I can move, what, 30 at a time?
Mhm.
Probably off that. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, I wasn't counting my steps either, but I imagine
I mean, I guess we're not in combat. So
Yeah, you're not in
no,
combat.
I imagine
Or the stake turn.
that's a mirror I'm bowled over, this one.
Yeah.
Because that's the one closest to the wall.
And Ilya, are you just like going through, flying over the mirrors? Or are you taking time like dancing in front of them and stuff like that?
I am more concentrated on actually getting around them.
Okay.
Doing a less dancing.
Okay.
Oh no, I like the dancing. It looks fun.
What's up, Jason?
Sorry.
I just want to like. I stepped like up to that semicircle of mirrors. I just want to like look at the mirrors, see if there's anything like odd or interesting about them.
No, look at the mirrors, how they dance over the shadows. Oh, this is so fun.
You're
Sure.
the only one going inside the circle of mirrors?
Did Sig also go into the mirror circle?
I'm staying on the outside. Like right where I move my character to. I
I'm
want to see if
dancing
they
around the
make
mirror.
the sides, I guess.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to fly around the mirror.
Sounds good. All right. So Amara's flying around the mirrors.
There in the mirror.
Jason's looking at the mirrors from the outside, and Sig is fixing his hair on the inside of the mirrors. So, Jason, go ahead and roll me an investigation at disadvantage.
And this is
Yeah, they look like they're wooden backed mirrors. Yeah, and then
Or you said disadvantage.
oh, you're fine. You're all good. Sig, you're sitting there fixing your hair inside of it, and I'll definitely say that looking in these mirrors, you can see that it's going to be kind of hard to fix your hair with this mirror. These mirrors are warped and wavy, and they show distorted sizes of you, as if like your heads or your butts were many times larger or smaller than normal. These are like the definition of those funhouse mirrors. So like you're trying to style your hair and everything, and the longer that you look at it, you start noticing some terrifying visages. Like claws begin to grow out of your fingers, protruding from underneath your nails. Your eyes look like they're starting to bleed. Sores look like they're starting to break out on your skin. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
He's
Oh,
doing
Lord.
primal savagery.
Oh lord,
He's coming down.
this is bad. Bad.
You feel like you're able to shake it off and remember that you are in the Hall of Illusions. That
Beautiful, and I feel so dirty.
this is not real. You're not literally getting claws under your fingernails or blood from your eyes.
No,
You know,
no.
you start to settle back down.
Okay, Sig, you good?
I turn around, like with a hand spin.
Yeah. I will say your hair looks on point.
Radiant. I cast radiant hair.
Yeah.
That's-
But you're the only one that knows this. No, none of the other people know that these mirrors do anything like this. They just saw you fixing your hair.
I'm like,
Wouldn't I be somewhat familiar
my
with this
God.
type of thing?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me either a history or an arcana, because this is definitely Fae. With a 12, yeah, you would be able to know that there is some sort of a connection that the this carnival in general has to different demiplanes, and you would know that this type of magic is definitely one where it goes in line with the different cultures that, you know, the Fae want to be able to be a little bit more mischievous, a little bit, you know, especially if you start dealing with like pixies and things like that, that they want to use this type of magic in a way to mess with people, especially to mess with mortals. And so this type of attraction makes sense for this location.
Okay.
Is anybody else looking in the mirrors?
I
I was
am
looking
dancing
at the
around
back
now.
sides.
Mara was looking in the mirror.
What's Macduff doing?
No.
Mugdoth is standing to the side, like
Um,
she seems kind of weirded out by everything that's going on in here.
Amara likes how the shadows are moving around the mirrors with the green lights. It's super fun. But she's also trying to head towards the noise.
Yeah.
She isn't totally off path.
Sig says, people, everyone, just so you know, the mirrors are naughty. They are naughty and not in the good kind of naughty.
I laugh.
As Amara's doing
I'm
little.
serious. I'm serious. They're not good. Like, I was just primping a little bit, and they started getting like icky. Like, started showing icky. Like, and I'm not icky.
Right. I was going to step into the mirrors, but then as soon as you start talking about it, I'm like, you know, never mind, and I run back out.
No, yeah, don't do that. That's they're naughty mirrors.
So I'm gonna try to like look around and like catch up with Ilya and Amara.
Yeah, Ilya had been frozen, and she like, fuck, I threw a mirror, but nothing really happened. And
Right.
she listened to Sig explain what
Yeah.
happened, but that's no immediate danger, so she just
Yeah, you broke a bad
tries to be
mirror.
careful, but
that's-
she tries
good
to
one.
go past that next mirror that's as close to the wall as the last one was.
Yeah, you think that like having knocked over one mirror and understanding how big these mirrors are, and these right here are about like 5 foot tall mirrors. They're on these large wooden bases, so they're well made. They're not the largest mirrors that you've seen in the carnival, just period, because they've had other mirrors that have been around. But like, yeah, you feel like you understand their weight a little bit more, and you can get around this one, kind of nudge it with your nose to move it carefully and get around it.
I'm scared.
You can definitely hear the crying coming from just around the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay,
Yeah, can I go through here the same way?
sure.
I'm still circling around.
I just wanna find
Yeah, you
I'm trying to stay with Amara, so I'm not going too far ahead.
sure. Bless you.
Come on,
Thank you.
You go around the corner, Ilya, and you see kind of cowering over there in the corner, and I'll say Amara, since you're right there with her, you see cowering in the corner a halfling that has this beautiful painted face, just kind of hiding in the corner in a ball. They have like scratch marks on their arms and on their eyes. They appear to have been crying profusely, and at the sight of Ilya, they scream in abject terror and just fall over, completely passed out.
I do the whole carnival thing. I'm wagging my tail and like being super friendly and like tongue hanging out, mouth open.
I think he's just
And
kind
I'm
of
staying a
sleeping.
bit low, like I'm not.
Ilya, he's kind of sleeping now. I'm gonna go stand on him.
And Sig, you're looking at the ground, just like picking the candy up or out of the unicorn, just kind of carefully walking without looking at the mirrors. I think that's smart.
Just like quick glances.
Quick glances.
Bearing wise.
You see one as you're walking like between it on like as you get like right through here, and like all three of those mirrors are just like showing your butt in different sizes, and it's just you've got a dump truck, man. It is fantastic.
Amara looked because
Is a dump truck good or bad?
That's a big booty.
Yeah, but is it good or bad?
It depends on the person. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Yeah, I literally can't deny. The girl walks in with the innovative ways from arousing in your face. Right?
Sig
That is
scissors.
wrong.
What the fuck is scissors?
Oh, you scissors. You scissors. So bad.
All right, that's de-inspiration. No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Jason tries to keep up with Iliamara with looking avoiding the mirrors. Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that. You can keep up with them. You saw that Ilia basically made a path through these mirrors that you could be able to follow and stay behind her, where you're not looking at the mirrors. Amara, you'll be catching quick glances of yourself where your body is so completely disproportionate, where you've got like the bumblebee effect going on, where your body's too big and your wings are too small, and you're like, how is that thing flying? But it is.
I'm like,
You know, it's pretty good when it comes to that. But yeah, you go fly over and you recognize the halfling that ran into the Hall of Illusions right before you got there, or that Ilia would have seen right before you got there. I don't know if you would have seen this person beforehand.
I think we did. I think we actually ended at the Hall of Mirrors, all of us.
Okay,
We came a different path than Ilya. She got there before us.
gotcha. Yeah, so you would recognize Ruben the halfling.
And he's scared.
I poked his face because you said he's unconscious.
Yeah, at the sight of Ilia, he.
Like direwolf approaching. But I was
My
like pressing
little-
approaching, like tail wagging carnival X.
With my little tiny finger, I poke him in the face.
Okay,
I'm not joking.
he startles awake with that, and he kind of stifles a yell, and he backs up into the corner.
I glow at him. It's okay. I'm Amara. I'm a fairy.
Monster!
I'm laying
Yeah.
down. I'm
What
laying
is
down
that?
and rolling like half on my back, like doing the whole I'm innocent.
Ah.
What Grayson does.
That-
When he-
Protect! What? Get away!
It'll be okay. That's not a monster. She's in wolf form. Like, that's my friend, and she's so nice. Sometimes she speaks like a person, and then other times she's a tiger, and other times a big wolf. It's really fun. Like, sometimes you can get a ride on her back, you know?
my
Good time.
tail is wagging. Like took on the floor like
Just eat me already!
No. Nobody wants to eat you. What's your name?
No, get away! He clearly
I'm
seems
still
like
laying, like 15 feet away from him on the floor. I'm not nearing him. I'm just.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion, Amara.
Okay. Persuasion.
Are we following Sig in the chat?
Wow. Okay, yeah. So with the 19, you're able to see like he is like abjectly terrified right now, like more so than what a normal person would be. It seems that like he's not all the way there in his mind, that there's something else that's keeping him from being able to really calm down. Like he is overwhelmed with terror. You can see that like he looks up at you kind of cowering, and he catches your eyes for a second, and there's just this briefest moment where it seems like he knows that you're friendly, but it is fleeting, and it goes right back away, and he goes right back to cowering away from your seemingly terrifying presence in front of him.
Okay. He's terrified? Oh boy. Doesn't seem to be all there, do you? Do you, bud?
He starts looking down at his arms, and he screams, and he's like scratching at his arms,
He's terrified.
and he's scratching at his eyes.
Nothing I did until now has calmed him, and I see him do that. I'm just going to hell with it. He's scared anyway, and I'm just going to cuddle up with him to try to hold his hand so he can scratch himself like a therapy dog. Like, I'm just
You're trying to grapple him as a wolf.
in the friendliest way ever, but just trying to comfort him.
Maybe they can just give him a nice hug, so he has to hold his arms down.
Yeah, and
He can't get any worse from a direwolf.
so like I'm not even gonna make you roll to check to see if you can physically hold him because he is a prone halfling and you are a dire wolf. Like the physical athletics of it is like that's super easy. You have no problem being able to get over there and hold him down.
But in a cute way, like curling up around him like a.
The scream of terror that utters out of his lungs seems like it comes from his heart, from his belly. Like it is the most unnerving scream that anybody has ever heard. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
no.
Wisdom as myself, right? Wisdom is myself.
Yeah.
It's myself. Wisdom. Come on.
Oh no, I got a terrible roll.
Oh no.
Ooh, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
I
So
had intentions on running over there and picking the kid up.
yeah, so Sig with a 6, Amara with a 3, Jason with an 18, Ilya with a 10. Sig, Amara, and Ilya. All right, all of you except for Jason and Muckdoth because she didn't even come close to over there. Everyone takes 3 psychic damage. That you feel the green light in the room kind of pulse with energy as this halfling just screams in terror, and you can kind of feel it impact your soul. And he passes right out again.
Okay.
He is unconscious in Ilya's hands or paws.
Can we just leave him and go on to the boy? Because we're only making a word for him, and I'm on a mission.
No,
Where the
no.
boy?
You can't say words to us. So he's unconscious now?
He is unconscious.
But
Well,
he
in
was
that
before as well, right?
Yeah, we woke
Like
him
he passed out and woke up, and now he passed out again, and then when he wakes up, I'll be standing there still, so
No.
it might be better if all
Sig
those
will
forces
walk over and pick the child up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The half.
Yeah, the halfling.
Very soft.
Well, he's basically child size. Yeah.
Hey, it's a
Wasn't
child.
he a carnival worker? Because that's what I thought Ruben was. Wasn't he one of the carnival workers?
He was just one of the carnival goers with he and that other halfling.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I thought he was an employee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, no.
I just thought he was like, he followed the kid after because he saw the kid sneaking in and he was going to, like, get out of here, it's close.
For sure.
He's like,
Yeah.
sorry, then I'm not leaving him, taking him.
So Sig, you pick him up.
Like not even trying to be patronizing.
Yeah.
Like treats this like a child.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, you pick him up, and he's about as wieldy as a sack of potatoes. So he's just limp in your arms, and you have no problem picking him up.
Yep. Pressing, rubbing my face on his forehead.
So we need to find that kid too.
Yeah. So Muckdoth calls out to you, "Is everything all right over there?"
I
Yeah.
think we're getting it under control here, and I rock
There's
the
no other
baby.
doors here, right?
No,
Separate
Rocking the
areas.
baby.
That room.
I don't see any other door. And the sound cuts off as Muckdoth disappears.
Fucked off? Oh no.
Ilya's fuck the mirrors and Ilya
shit.
bounces back. She's like, screw the mirrors and just going for where she heard Magda last. Why can't I can't move my token that far.
Crap.
It was.
Oh, there it is.
I
Where she was. I'm just bounding there.
Yeah, I'm running back that way too because I'm terrified.
Yeah.
What's my speed? I'm like 50 feet, so I'm ahead.
Man.
You go back over to the
There's a lot past me, but like yeah.
you go back over to where you entered into the room, and there's that large mirror that had the green light emanating out of it. And you see on the ground there were footprints that were right in front of the mirror, that were right about Macdoth's size.
Oh my gosh, did she go in the mirror? Is that possible?
Maybe it sucked her in.
So you stand there in front of the mirror for about 6
Just
seconds.
turns around again as she did at the last green mirror. She had to walk up to it and walk back, and then she was in another room. So now she's walked up to it, and she's just without. I can't speak
Sorry,
to her.
Yep.
She just turns around and walks back again to see if it pops up another room.
And you pop up over there by Macdoth, over on the side where you had initially come in.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
But it's just me and
Elliot,
Macduff.
Elliot, where'd you
I
go?
bump Macduff to see
Oh.
if she's okay.
I'm fine. I was wondering where everybody went. This is such a confusing place. And she moves out of the way, and you guys had seen Ilya disappear as well. So do you follow and do the same thing?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be
I want
alone.
to go with baby.
Yeah.
I can move you guys. No worries.
Yeah,
Is they carry me too?
it'd be easier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, Ilya is going there and looking at the group pack. I was about to say, looking at the pack, looking at the group, and looking at that room up, and she's going for it
All right.
alone.
Yeah, so as you walk forward, like I said, you see directly in front of you a room that has like carpet on the ground and what looks to be like a mural at the end of the room, and then it looks like a pathway of mirrors that are all illuminated with yellow light continue on down the left hand side of this area.
The rest is following, or
Yeah, I'm following behind.
okay? Is there any central in a particular direction, or are they going all directions, or is there one direction without a central?
It's all going mixed matched all around you.
So scent is no clue. So I'm waiting for the other ends of the room and see what they're.
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception.
Perception.
And since you're doing it with your scent, go ahead and roll it at advantage.
Perception advantage. There we go. Hey, it's not taking the advantage. Sorry. Oh wow.
Yeah, and you get a lot of dust. The room, it definitely feels as if there haven't been too many people through here, but the direction of or being able to try to pick out a specific direction, everything seems just kind of jumbled together.
Well, can we listen for sound or look around? I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Listen. Okay.
I'm listening. I'll just step away from the camera a bit, but I'm listening.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, Amara with a 17. The sound wise, most of your footsteps have been kind of muffled. There's carpet on the floors and up on the walls. You would remark that the sound of that mirror crashing in the green room, it was very sharp while you were in the room. You imagine that you probably wouldn't have been able to hear that sound if you were not in that room with everyone else when that happened. Like, that's how deadened everything is with the fabric and the carpets and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, are you just staying around in your particular area, or are you like moving around?
I'm moving around the room looking for stuff.
Okay. Are you going
Looking
up
for
or?
looking for the kid and anything else I could see. I will. Where am I? Yeah, I'll go up this way because we came through this way where the flower thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is there like a thing going down that way? I don't know.
down to the right.
Yeah.
So when you came through, I'll go ahead and move you over here for a second. You came in from right over here.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And then
So
this was like a dead end area over here.
Alright, then I'll go up further into the room this way, like by, I don't know, how do I ping that?
Just click on the map and hold it down. Yeah, you can totally go up in there.
Okay. So I just go look around at anything I can see.
Sure. Yeah, you go into this
Or
room.
kid, or...
Yeah. Yeah, this room is it's a pretty simply laid out room. There's 2 mirrors on either corner of the room, and then directly in front of you is a large mural that has a bunch of shifting images on it. Specifically, you see the images of different grinning fairies of all sorts of fey dispositions. They're all diving into pools of color and emerging out from other pools. So you can see this kind of like animated shifting painting mural thing on that wall in front of you. And the carpet that you're standing on, while it's dusty, it is this beautiful like black and gold scroll work, ornate kind of carpet. Looks to be like rather well made.
Okay. Alright. No sign of the boy.
No sign of the boy, not in this room.
That's a beautiful mural, though. I kind of miss the Feywild. No.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I want to like go closer to it.
Go for it.
Just check it out.
Yeah, as you're looking over it, you can definitely see the fantastical images that are here. They look different than anything that you've ever seen just walking around in the prime material plane that you're used to. You know, your regular forests and mountains, while they may seem completely foreign to someone like Amara, who's only been in the prime material plane for just a few a few years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this right here is equally as fantastical of a location. It's almost like your first time being able to go to the ocean, or your first time ever seeing a mountain in person. It's that same breathtaking type of vista. All right. So, Sig, you still are holding this unconscious halfling. Are you doing anything else while holding him? Are you like patting his back or anything? Are you putting him down?
Yeah, just kind of like holding him like a baby.
Okay.
Cradled in the arm. Pressing his hair.
All right.
Rocking him.
Yeah, as I will also say, Amara, as you're in this room and both you and Jason are in here, you're looking at the mirrors and you just see your regular reflections looking back at you from these mirrors. They don't appear to be distorted in any way, and you don't see any additional scenes. These appear to be just normal mirrors.
Okay.
Well, that's the end of that room. Let's go. And I quickly walked back out.
All right.
I didn't look over here yet, over by this area.
All right.
So, like, this way.
Go for it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to move myself.
You're fine. Yeah, there's Ilya's form was kind of blocking off where the entrance was in
okay.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, investigate over here.
Sure. Yeah, as you go in there, you see that these mirrors are fairly normal in their construction. They're very similar to what you've already seen. You are starting to get some different shapes of the mirrors themselves. Some of these mirrors are now large and round, and they're mounted onto the wall instead of being on stands that are on the ground. But similarly, they are reflecting just your images back at you. The yellow flames that are hovering above the candles are also not burning anything other than, just being some sort of a magical fire.
Okay.
But you will see that the mirrors, they do continue off down to the bottom left, and it appears that this kind of continues around another corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. There's some, looks like something.
Yep. As you go around that corner, you can be able to see that there is a mirror to your left, and then there's a set of openings that go up to directly above you. Looking in these mirrors, the one directly in front of you and the one directly to your left appear to show your reflections normally. The one that is lit by that candle on the far left, it appears to have no reflection whatsoever.
Over here.
Mm-hmm.
No reflection.
No reflection.
Can I tap it?
Yes.
I'll tap that mirror.
Okay. You tap the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. It feels like it's a pretty solid mirror. You get a nice resounding ting 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 coming off of it. So it feels like it's real, but there is no reflection.
Then I keep going past the other mirror because I saw there's an opening.
Okay. And what did stop to check the mirrors? It seems weird to be in the middle of the room like that.
Yeah. Like, I'm just checking that out just because I'm curious.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an.
I'm curious, but like not as much as them.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Okie dokie. On insight. Like, I'm curious, but more cautious about it than.
It's interesting. You don't know if it's your stylistic choice of how you would have decorated a room, but it is a way of having mirrors. That's what you get from it.
Okay. Well, with that, then I'll just continue on to the next room and.
Sounds good.
Just keep following Amara as Amara's in the lead.
Okay. Yeah, Amara, you see the hallway kind of continues around to the side. Although,
Keep going.
all right.
I can still fit through all these spaces, right? Because Roll20 tries to block me when I move my token.
Yeah, you can fit through the spaces. It's a little tough because you're definitely a large creature getting through here, but you can squeeze through. It just takes a little bit of extra movement.
Wow.
It's kind of like it's like difficult terrain for you when you go through some of the 5-foot squares.
Yeah, but I've got a ring. I can go through difficult terrain.
This is true. You can definitely go through it. Your form kind of slides right through a lot easier.
Okay.
Okay, I go in there.
Tigering through as well.
All right.
I go in this room.
So as you walk into this room, you can see another mirror at the far end. It's a large circular mirror, and emanating from around this mirror is a pink glow.
Okay.
Ilya howls to signal the rest to come before she walks up to the mirror and tries to walk back.
Yeah, so it keeps just following along, keeping up the 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sig takes up the 6. Jason's back there with him. Ilya and Amara are up front, and Mukdoth kind of joins with you guys as well. And Mukdoth says, shall we try the same thing over here?
Yeah.
Ilya walks up to the mirror and walks back, seeing what happens.
You walk up to the mirror, and then you walk backwards. All right. Make sure.
With robot arms.
Robot arms.
Just make a little sacrifice.
Sorry, I thought I had this written down on here.
Robot arms. Robot arms.
Okay.
That'd be a fun song title.
I think so. Robot arms.
Robot arms.
Robot arms.
I'll work on it.
The video would be amazing. So much potential there.
All right.
All right.
So let me drag all of you
I'll
over
do the
there.
thing too, and I'll catch up everybody next.
Yeah, you better write a song, Jason, or I'm going to since I started singing Robot Arms.
Or you're no bard at all.
No bard at all. No bards left behind.
Thank you.
Hey, if your friends don't bark, then your friends are no friends of mine.
I'm guarding.
You
All
can
right.
guard if you want to.
Yep.
So
Leave no song behind.
you all you stand in front of the mirror and you feel like a sense of transportation on you, but your bodies physically don't move. It's kind of a disconcerting sensation, but you find yourself in a narrow hallway that opens up on a broader area down below. Ilya, you would be able to just make out the signs of this like almost pink glow coming from around the corner. And you also you notice something strange looking to the bottom right of you.
You said that we couldn't move?
No, you can.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. We go there?
And to the bottom right, it says.
Oh
So
my goodness. Oh goodness. There's
Oh,
some
God.
stuff. It's gonna be
the
fun,
bottom
right?
right?
Yeah.
I
So
saw some-
as you're looking at the let me try to make sure I've got this angled the right way on the stream.
Nice.
There we go. That's
I
better.
can't
Now
get
I
my
can see it.
character to move by Ilya.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have to go through a wall. You're on the wrong side of the wall.
Yeah.
Wait. That's
Okay.
the problem I've been having with my small Ilya going through walls right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
So here we go. I'll move you back over here.
Thank
So Amara and Ilya, as you're walking down, you look right here, Amara, and this is the mirror that you were just standing at, kind of tapping on.
Oh, we're on the other side.
You can see that this is kind of like one of those one-way mirrors where you can see through it on that side, almost like a window, but when you were standing on the other side, it just appeared to be like a regular mirror. It just wasn't doing any kind of reflections.
Oh, Ilya, a pig.
Yes.
Jason, this is
Yeah.
the mirror. We were on the other side there, and I tapped on that mirror. It's like a window you can see in there, right? It looks like a mirror on that side.
I'm very
other side.
tempted to just bound over to where we saw the kid, but I thought it would be that easy. Like treating the mirrors that put the kid with the ball as the one-way mirror and just bounding off. But
Right.
Ilya, Wolf would do that, but Ilya's smarter than that. So she's working for the group. But again, she does the pointing thing like we saw them here. So first they were standing here.
We should probably keep trying.
Yeah,
We
so
saw him where?
I'm about to go that way, but I'm waiting for you back.
Okay, I will go with you. We're going this way.
All right. Let me make sure. Da-da-da-da.
I tell the group we're going this way.
I'm not
Yeah,
liking having a way to go around the mirror.
I'm coming. Short legs. I can't keep up, guys.
6.
He's got the short feet.
Right.
Making sure,
Exactly.
making sure that the little guy, keeps coming along.
Yeah.
Considering sweating up 2 children, one on each arm.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
Big
that.
enough.
With
I think
giggles.
at this point, Fig, like I'll be walking like on my own 2 feet, but I'll keep it in mind in case anything happens.
That
Head
dwarf,
right
the
here,
halfling
head
is
right
gonna-
here, crotch right here. I mean, it's a really good rocking.
Yeah, that halfling is gonna be scared as shit when he wakes up in a strange room in the arms of someone else with a wolf nearby. But okay.
I have a very comforting face.
This is true.
Yeah.
He's got that love of Suni going through him.
And he's an adult man.
I
So,
mean,
yeah.
it's a baby. It's okay.
It's like Ilya's
Okay, man.
every attempt to calm people goes wrong, except for the kids in the carnival. Like, this is gonna be your life now.
Yep.
Good luck.
So as you walk into this room, you can be able to see a line of mirrors going down the edge. And Ilya, as you glance into one of them, instead of seeing you in your dire wolf form, you see the tiniest, cutest little puppy dire wolf looking back at you in the mirror.
where?
head and wiggling,
Great
and then I'm
vibes from
going
that.
on.
Do what?
Wiggle with her.
I'm bending my head and wagging my tail.
And you see the little puppy dog bend down its head and wiggle its tail exactly as, completely mirroring you. And Amara, you stand in front of the mirror and you thought that your tiny form was small. Like, you now have like baby Amara vibes coming from the reflection coming back at
That's even
you.
more cute than I will talk.
You're so cute. You still have like the dark blue sheen on your skin, and just this beautiful sparkle. And you've got like the anime eyes that are all really big and cute. Like you're just this cute little thing where your eyes and your head are a little too big for your body, and it's the most adorable thing in the world.
Okay.
Is anyone
After
else?
seeing like Sylvia just acting weird, I'm curious, and like I look at her and then I look into the mirror myself just to see what's going on.
Yeah, you see a strapping young lad because you're just a few mirrors down from them, and you can be able to see that you're probably right about like 4 years old or so. Looking in these mirrors, like you.
It's an age line.
It is kind of like an age line, yeah. You're able to kind of figure that out. Muckdoth has moved over and she's standing in front of one of the mirrors as well. She's looking at herself, probably like a little further down this direction, and she kind of points and just like, this I haven't looked like this since I was probably 8 years old. I don't. Yeah, it seems like everyone's able to really be able to see it. If everyone's looking in a mirror, just everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Sig is not?
No.
Okay. Are you in the room?
Sig has, yeah, Sig would be following along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
He'd be,
not
he'd be last in, but no, he has mirror trauma.
He has mirror trauma.
Yeah, after like I saw the 4-year-old me thing, I'd call back Sig like, hey, everything seems alright in here if you want to come in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a hall of mirrors and like we're seeing like us younger, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Hey, by the way, guys, have you noticed? We will all remember my terrible perception streak. I haven't rolled above a 10.
You haven't rolled above a 10. Yeah, Jason. Jason, you'd be looking at your 4-year-old self. Sig keeps his eyes on the floor. Got it. Sig does not get to see how cute of a child he would have been. Unfortunately, he's just staring down at the halfling. Yeah, no, Jason, you see your reflection. It's mirroring you completely, and your reflection stops mirroring you for just a second, reaches into its pocket, and pulls out a beautiful looking diamond and holds it out towards you.
I will try and grab it.
Okay, you reach forward and you touch the gem, or you touch the mirror, where like you would be grabbing the gem, so to speak. Yeah, sounds great. You touch the mirror, and the mirrors in this room all shatter, and flying out of all of the mirrors are identical copies of you that all begin attacking you and swarming around you. Would you please roll initiative?
All of us or just me?
Everybody.
Everybody.
You're muted.
Here we go.
Do they only look like Jason or all of them?
Oh, each one of you has one that looks like you.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry.
Even with eyes on the floor?
Even with eyes on the floor.
I rolled as Ilya, but the wolf has -1. So should I roll again, or do you? I have +3 and the wolf has +2. Should I roll again, or do we just?
Just go with the wolf's initiative. It's its dexterity bonus. And Jason, you do get to keep this diamond. You can add a diamond worth 100 gold to your inventory.
Oh wow.
You can cast some spells with that.
That's
Nice.
like a revivify, like bringing someone back from the dead, right? Or is that?
I think so. That sounds right. I think they're also used for Dimension Door too.
Gosh, Annie,
Nice.
a Ravenloft campaign keeps on plugging for a diamond worth 100 or 100 gold.
Really?
Oh my gosh, it's so weird because he's like, is there a diamond worth 50 gold pieces? Is there a diamond worth 50 gold? Is there a diamond? Instead of like just looking for stuff.
And then
It's
I
so
just say,
specific.
yes. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna write that down. Okay.
Mine did not pop up in the turn order. I think I did that wrong
It's all right. I will make sure to add it in.
Selected.
when I roll. Oh.
Revivify needs 300 gold worth of
If you
diamonds.
select your token, so it brings up like the 3 circles over it, and then you hit the initiative, then it'll bring it up right into the turn order menu.
Oh, the token.
I have a red message in the screen. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Do you see me or not? My roll.
I see Jason and I see Siegfried. I will make sure.
I rolled 15 plus 2, so 17.
And he was
I
down
don't-
there.
It showed up in the chat.
Because I'm rolling with the direwolf, and the direwolf, there are 2 direwolves in the screen.
I don't know.
Oh, I know there's 2 direwolves in the screen.
Yeah, but I think because it says but no valid token was selected, I think the rolls from the direwolf are coming through to roll 20.
It's fine. I can just add you in.
I can just pull my rolls.
I can.
can't do
It popped up in the Roll20 chat.
Right.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 for initiative.
Awesome.
Super duper.
So Ilya had a 17 for initiative.
Plus 0.
And then what did you have? Let's see. Jason, you're already in there. Sig, you're already in there. Who am I missing on here? Mara. I need to add you into this.
I'm turning on my fan because of the noise.
You're all good.
Sorry guys, I was hungry. I'm eating tacos.
You're good. I had tacos for
I've been
lunch
thinking
a
the
moment
same
ago.
I've been literally heating up pulled pork and making tacos.
Nice.
I'm eating duck fat fried French fries.
Nice.
I'm still working on my Aussie pie. I have not finished that yet.
I haven't even started it.
It's so good though. I don't have ketchup, so I'm just using the dip they have from the store.
And let me make sure I've got Mukdoth's initiative on here.
And since I've had tacos once, I keep eating them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mukdoth's initiative.
I don't know, Yenny. If you
Why did it say 3 plus 0.1?
you're
That's
gonna be
weird.
fat like us.
Oh, that would be a good thing because I struggled with underweight for like 10
Yeah.
years. 12
So
years.
you rolled a 3 normally.
Yeah, I don't know
We
why.
just found this. We found this out in the other campaign. A lot of times, what'll happen is it will have the roll, and then it'll say point, and then like for mine, it would be like 3.13.
Gotcha.
1-3 is your dexterity. So when you roll, if there's a tie,
Gotcha.
right there, like who's going to win the tiebreaker.
Sorry, I'm adding this in. 14. So Jason 14, Sig with 13. Jason 14, Sig with 13. Amara, you had a. What was yours? 10? And then
Yeah, 10. Sorry.
Mukdoth
I
with a
was
3.
muted.
Oh, you're fine. Mukdoth was 3. Amara was a 10. Okay. And all right. Let's see if it'll go through. All right. So Ilya, your shadow attacks you right off of the bat.
And that's the same amount of hit points?
You don't know.
No, because it's the only one that doesn't
What's a
do
hit point?
What's it? Yeah, Muckdoth goes, what's a hit point?
No, but I'm just asking if Jenny to fill in the roll 20 screen, because it's the only one that doesn't have hit points. Going.
What's a Yenny?
No.
Does a 16 hit you, Ilya?
As the wolf, armor class 14. Yeah, it hits.
All right, you are going to take 13 necrotic damage as this reflection slices into you with its claws, and I need you to make a. I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Holy
Oh,
bullshit!
no.
I run away.
Brave the Robin bravely ran away.
I also rolled really well,
What
so
was the roll 20 command for dice for rolling again?
/R
D4.
space 1d4.
1d4.
All right. Your strength score goes down by 1.
Like permanently?
You don't know.
Oh gosh.
Seriously? My strength? So can I? Oh, I can't edit it. I'm just going to remember. I'm putting a d4 in front of me to remember strength.
Sounds good. Ilya, it's your turn. You just got slashed into by this reflection of your direwolf in front of you.
Yeah, I'm going to do a bite attack, I guess.
All right.
What can I do? But Macduff is pack tactics with me, right? She's standing next to the wolf.
Yeah.
So I have advantage at least.
Yes. And Muckdoth is
Yeah.
flanked. And you are flanked, technically. So I could have done that at advantage. But
We
I didn't.
all should be
Yeah,
killed by
but you
ourselves.
didn't think of it, and I did. So
There
yeah.
you go.
Why is it not showing the advantage? Is it rolled with advantage? No. I rolled again.
Oh, yeah. 21 will definitely hit.
Yeah, it will hit anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was not a that's one. It wasn't that one.
Yeah.
So
I think the 21 is what we'll go with. So you do 11 piercing damage. You bite into this creature that's in front of you, and you definitely feel like you're just able to do a ton of damage into it, and it's not looking very good.
okay, that's something at least.
I
I growl at it. As a bonus action, I just growl at it.
love it. All right, Jason, you you see beside you coming out of the mirror your 4-year-old self, and it appears to be trying to grab at your wrist because you had taken the diamond from it, but it is your turn.
Right. All right. I'm gonna try and reason with the thing really quick. Like, hey, whoa, hey, we're the same person. Like, don't do this. And obviously that's not going to work. So my next move is going to be, I'm torn between regular attacking and no, just regular attack right now. So I'm going to attack with my rapier. So yeah,
You try to stab a child, and it's it's not working out too terribly well. No, all of these are your reflections that are coming out.
It's
So
a puppy. not the full-size direwolf.
Yes,
Puppy.
sorry. Yes, I meant to say that. Yes,
Oh,
it's
that's
the puppy that did that to you. Yeah. So you try to stab forward with your rapier, and it just kind of ducks its head out of the way in a very unnatural movement. It kind of like flows in a different way than what you're used to seeing creatures move. And it turns its head and it looks at you and it says, "A bargain struck is a bargain done."
Oh crap! And then because of like regular attacks, I do have 2-weapon fighting because of
Yeah,
School of Valor, and I have my dagger.
go for it.
So I can use my dagger as a bonus attack.
Correct. You just won't be able to add your modifier to it, which is fine.
Right.
Not 20 though.
Nice.
Heyo. So the rapier misses. It talks about the bargain being struck and a bargain being completed, and then you stab forward with the dagger, and you definitely get a solid chunk on it.
You
Nice.
say bargain this in your chest.
Exactly. Exactly.
I wonder how Sig will like attacking its head.
All right. So you dealt 8 damage to it.
It's gonna get weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of things getting weird, Sig, you are holding the body of this halfling, and you see in front of you both you and another reflection, the reflection of the halfling that's right there, and the halfling's reflection turns its head and looks at you, but it does it in a weird way where it does the full owl, where it turns the wrong way in order to look at you.
It's awake.
Oh yeah, that reflection is awake. The halfling is still unconscious in your arms, but
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna ask you to give me a DC for a wisdom saving throw to not like freeze in confusion.
oh yeah, I mean I'm totally fine with you making that wisdom save. That it was similar to what we did in the green room, but
Yeah, but based on what just happened, I'm feeling like there's some exorcist shit happening right now, and that just ain't right. And it probably needs to be cut in half. So I will drop the baby.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please drop.
Don't kick your baby.
Oh,
This
I'm
sounds
gonna
like
kick the baby.
And pull out the blood at.
yes.
Cut
Oh.
the new baby in half.
All right, you drop Ruben on the ground with a thud of dropping a sack of potatoes, and you hear like a low groan from him as he hits the ground, and you
sees you killing his baby.
oh dear.
he starts to, his eyes start to flutter open. What's happening? Right as you're attacking with your great axe, so go for it.
It was
I'm
supposed
getting
to
some
be
like Evil Dead vibes here.
It was supposed to be a warm wake up, not this hot.
I told you. Well, I didn't tell you, but I told you.
16 will hit.
Bam. All right, and then for damage, let's see.
Blood axe rises again. Blood axe should be a metal fox.
Good night.
Oh, okay.
What's the one again?
Oh.
One is an additional D6.
To creatures that aren't constructs or undead.
Or
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Well, this is neither a construct nor is it an undead. It is just a plain up dead. Which one were you attacking?
The baby.
You were so
Your baby or the
the halfling Reuben.
The one that twisted its head.
Yeah. Reuben at your feet, who just was dropped on this ground and kind of flooding his eyes open and seeing like what is happening. You cut straight down through and you cleave the reflection in twain, and it just just disappears in a puff of black smoke as you cut right through it.
So I give a high pitched screech like.
Nice. I love it. And you see Ruben at your feet, just like silently screaming. Just literally just doesn't seem like they have the same terror in their eyes as the other room. It feels like they may have shaken that off, but just like waking up and this being their first image, it's like that paralytic.
Gonna need a lot of therapy.
Yeah, you ever had like one of those dreams where you can't scream, like you're in a nightmare and you're trying to scream but you can't?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, like old Hague syndrome.
Yes.
Oh wow.
How old is Ruben? Like the real Ruben?
Old enough to try to ask someone to marry him.
Okay. So it's not like a kid that's being.
No. He's a halfling man.
Holy shit, monkey.
Just because we're short doesn't mean we're kids, guys. Come on now.
Baby.
Hey, I'm
That's highness, okay? That's highness.
just because I look like a wolf doesn't mean I'm a wolf.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
You're
weird how.
something. Okay, I'm
Just
saying.
because I'm 1 inch tall doesn't mean I'm a tiny little fairy.
That's true too.
Actually, you did. Sorry. I thought it was cut all the way in half. He's cut almost all of the way in half. Somehow it's
Barely.
still barely holding on.
Nearly cut in half.
He's nearly headless
Ruben.
Nick. Nearly headless.
Yeah.
Nearly headless Ruben.
Nearly headless Ruben.
That sounds
Weird how it's
potentially more
sick.
terrifying.
Sig, who is like super open, super progressive, is kind of turning into a bigot.
Oh no, hey, no.
Oh no, it's a baby. No, you're a baby. You're small. You're a baby.
Jenny is right now wondering. Wait, we were talking sauerkraut and cirkelstampot, and he's called Ruben. Is it a Ruben sandwich?
I love Rubens.
It grabs a hold, like the almost decapitated Ruben reflection grabs a hold of your great axe because you came down with it, and it quickly like unnaturally climbs up the great axe and swipes at you with its ugly little halfling reflection hand.
Okay, that's creepy as fuck. This is very like Ash.
Does a 20 hit your armor class?
No.
All right, you're gonna take 9 necrotic damage as it slaps you in the face, and I need you to roll a d4.
Oh my gosh, we might die by our own hands.
And D4 pieces.
Yeah, but they're young.
Your strength goes down by 2. As you can feel your life energy kind of draining out of you, as this reflection tries to gain its corporealness back a little bit.
Is there a way to temporarily drop attributes?
Yes, if you click on your strength,
Yep.
there should be a way to. Oh, I just rolled it for you. There's other modifier down at the bottom of that list where you can be able to adjust it. So you can just change that down to.
Okay, got it.
All right.
I'm the only one that gets hit so far.
Thank you.
No, Sig just got hit too.
Yeah, but until then.
Yep, just you and Sig so far.
Yep.
Knock on
Alright.
the tables, all the tables.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to get hit.
Can I
Also,
use
next
a
to Evil 6, I'm
reaction
really worried about that.
to bite it?
I mean, yes, you can definitely, but I don't know if it's actually going to do any damage to it. So you can try to use your action for that.
That means do it.
Amara, it is your turn.
And my
He
turn.
took 2 hit points, because then I updating roll 20. Sig took 2, right?
No, Sig took 9 necrotic damage, and then his strength score was reduced by 2.
9 damage and strength down. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Amara.
9 damage total.
Yes.
So,
And strength down by 2.
which is a
And I just
bigger
looked
hit.
up in the 20 even
Yeah.
are.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
It's my turn.
Tried to blow his biceps up. Ugh, it's not working.
It is Amara's turn, yes.
Okay.
Nope.
So I am going to first cast Chaos Bolt at myself at my own little.
Take this, me.
We'll see what happens here.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, cool. And there's no damage roll yet? Or was I damaged?
I didn't see any damage roll come through.
Yeah, that's not either.
Depends on where you click on the character sheet.
Oh, it does? Well,
Yeah, if you click to the very far left of your thing
Yeah,
where it
if
says
you click
Chaos
on
Bolt.
the left, it rolls it with damage. If you click on the right, it rolls it only.
Well, will this do the damage?
Yes. So you did Cure Wounds? Or
Nope, I wasn't trying to do Cure Wounds.
Oh,
I was
gotcha.
trying to hit the damage on the actual spell, and I don't know how it got Cure Wounds.
gotcha.
Let me try that again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
cure wounds
You're
off.
good.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Whoa.
Dang,
That's fun,
dude.
guys.
A lot of
13?
dice.
There you go. Yeah, 13 damage against it. You took a solid chunk out of it.
Yep, and then what I'm gonna do is, I think this is a bonus action according to my character sheet. I am going to cast Sanctuary at stake.
Nice. Just because I like Kingdom Hearts, my sanctuary, my
Nice.
sanctuary.
Good call. Good call.
It's a wisdom saving throw and not get Sanctuary.
Sounds good.
I let it pass.
Yeah, no, you're.
No, I'm cool with this. Let's
Fail.
do it, man.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Sanctuary, what it does is you ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. The creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a. Sorry, I'm slightly blind.
I shared it in chat.
Saving throw on a failed save.
Thank you, Yanni.
The creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Your own reflection is going to try to punch you right back.
Okay. My reflection. Tries to kill me. Amaro's not laughing, but she's laughing.
Does a 15
Laughing.
does a 15 hit?
Yep, it would hit.
All right, so you're gonna take nine necrotic damage, and I need you to roll a d4. DM is rolling hot.
It's a
I'm
trap.
gonna try my best to roll terribly, but I usually roll kind of well.
Just don't roll.
Ooh! All right.
I lose.
Oh no.
Amara's strength goes down by 4.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna totally be. I'll be totally weaker than I am right now.
As I say, Amara doesn't have much strength to go on.
No, she doesn't. I don't know how to do the negative for.
If you click on your strength, there's an override modifier, and you can.
Oh, I see. Override score,
Mhm.
so like -4. For
Yep.
now? Or whatever. Oh wait, how do I make that stick though?
Pick.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. Oh
Awesome.
wait, I did that wrong. It should be 4, not -5.
Where's the other modifier?
I think I did that wrong. Yep, my strength was 8, so yeah.
Gotta
Okay,
hit for
Sarah,
50% of your strength.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you have an attribute hit 0?
No,
What happened?
you die. Does it you die?
Yep.
You do?
What happened?
You go bye.
You go bye bye.
So, if she
Why
gets
not?
more,
I like
if she
that.
gets more of that strength,
If she gets hit one more time
And
like
rolls a
that,
4.
You know what? CPR ain't gonna help her.
Oh
Wow.
my god. Hey, by
Yeah,
the way,
but-
guys, you'll
No.
see your. Or that's more
Hey,
for
hey,
Tim, but
remember
their
earlier,
damage
Heather,
isn't
when you said,
registering.
run away, run away,
Don't. I did not say run away.
run
At all.
away.
I probably did.
I'm not the one who touched the mirror or tried to grab something from it.
Oh, brave
Yeah,
Mara.
that guy. Ooh, that guy.
Yeah, here I go for
I did.
tacos and
Oh.
back and we're suddenly
I
in
said-
battle.
Yeah, whoever.
I said,
I mean,
they runs
we'll
away
never know who
bravely.
did that, but boo that person. How dare you? You should have known better. In this weird
Do we
carnival
see this?
stuff.
Amara get smashed.
Oh,
by this
you-
thing and
you-
just kind of wilt.
You do definitely see it.
Hey, but Amara did have. Oh no, she didn't have. No, it's you. The purple one is Amara, right? The one with the purple dot.
Yes, that purple is me.
Yeah, no, then you didn't have advantage. Okay.
Reflection, sig on. Which
I
one
would
was
do a
that
bonus
one?
action right now if I could, but it's not my
You
turn.
can't. That's not your turn.
Jason, I forget. What did you do? You did the dagger.
Yeah, I did the rapier miss, dagger connected for. I forget how many damage. I think it was. I know it was a crit.
Yeah, you crit it for 4 and 4, I think. Yeah, 4 plus 4.
That's the one. Okay, sweet. I was just making sure that I was tracking all their health the right way.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
I tried to edit the health bars in Roll20, but for some reason I lost my rights to do that or something, because what I changed on the other person's tokens doesn't.
It could also be that there's duplicate tokens out there, and that might be part of why
Yeah.
it was showing up. Because I know I was playing with like the C versus
Sorry,
edit. Yeah, no, I was trying to get it to work for having the duplicate tokens. I'm sorry, I was just looking back at the damages. Who did what? My apologies. Okay, so this was Jason. This was your person is going to try to make a swing at you.
Oh no!
Make sure I'm all the way down here. Does a 10 hit your AC?
My AC is 12. No.
All right.
Was that?
So it barely misses as it tries to swing at you. You can see like the fingertips of this thing. They look extra sharp, like it's gonna hurt if it actually does hit. And then the one that's over there by Muckdoth is going to try to take a swing at dearest Muckdoth.
Does Muckdoth get the also attack or no?
Muckdoth rolled the lowest initiative. So a 14 will not hit Muckdoth because her AC is higher. So it is now Muckdoth's turn, and Muckdoth is not going to play around with any of these fools. She doesn't like the fact that this is all going on. Let's see who all's around her.
The bad wolf and her bad self.
The bad wolf and her bad
But
self.
you have advantage against the bad wolf.
If she were flanking, yes, she doesn't get pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
Only you. No, only you get it because you're in the direwolf form.
Dang. Bless you.
Goes on tight. Yeah.
Bless you indeed.
Dankjewel. Dat was goed Nederlands.
It was what?
That was good Dutch. Dat was goed
Ah,
Nederlands.
Yeah, so she is going to. Who's not doing well over here? Yeah, she's just going to. Let's see, how far away does that hit? Looking at what she can be able to cast. Thunderwave is 15 foot out from you, which would hit her as well. I don't want to do that. Who has Sanctuary right now? Ilya?
Sig has Sanctuary.
Sig has Sanctuary. Okay. Having seen Amara get hit like that, she's going to do a bonus action cast of Sanctuary on Amara. So Amara, you are also now protected with Sanctuary.
Oh, cool. Football.
So yeah.
Yeah, I knocked my hit points down, but on my character, it's not showing the deficits anymore.
Yeah, I'll have to check to make sure that that link gets fixed back up. I think when we were editing the different characters, it was coming through, and somehow that tie-in to D&D Beyond got broken on that. But then she's going to take a big old swing with her Thunder Gauntlets and attempt to deck this thing right in the face, right in front of her.
Nice.
And with an 11, she is just going to miss as it ducks underneath the punch.
Crap.
As unfortunate as it is. And I don't think she gets... Yeah, I don't think she gets a second attack just yet. So it comes back around to the top of the order.
I'm still rolling.
Ilya, your reflection tries to make an attack at you.
You survived one round.
16.
I couldn't. Oh, that doesn't matter. But does the -1 to strength affect my AC?
No. Because it's strength based.
But it
Your
does
AC
hit,
is
just
dex.
so I know.
Yep. So you take 12 necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And go ahead and roll another
Damn, that's-
D4.
I was about to roll my D4. Oh my god. 1d4. Come on. 3.
Oh shit.
I'm at 4 because I had 1.
All right. So it goes down by another 3.
Oh shit!
All right, Ilya, it is your turn.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna bite because that's the only thing that I will do. I have pack tactics, so advantage. I don't know why it never shows advantage with this. Oh, nat 20.
With that nat 20, you bite right into it and it disappears. It just puffs away in a cloud of darkness as you destroyed it.
Then I'm in my movement. I'm going to wait. That's. Can I help someone with flanking?
If you went...
Yeah, I'm going to not move because I'm not within range of anyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move there.
If you move there, you will move out of attack range of the one that was by Amara.
No, because oh yeah, I'm barely within. Okay, then I'm staying here.
Okay. All right. Jason.
No. Right.
Jason. That's fun times now for us.
All right.
The halfling has flanking, but the halfling doesn't
Okay.
flank.
Well, the sword thing didn't work last time, but I've got another trick up my sleeve. I like to call it Shatter.
Yes.
Basically, I believe it's 10-foot sphere, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10-foot sphere, okay.
10-foot radius.
So, I'm going to cast it right there. It'll hit Evil Me, Evil Sig, and Evil Ruben. And then, will I also get hit?
If it's a 10-foot, is it around you? Let me see. Shatter 10-foot radius sphere, so it's a 20-foot diameter. Each creature must make a con saving throw.
Dang it.
So you could hit everybody with it.
Does move within your range?
Ilya would be in range under yourself.
Yeah, you would basically hit.
Right.
You would hit that whole area down in here. Where's the ruler? Here's the ruler. So like if you were to drop
Right.
it here,
Oh dear.
Which is what a true wizard would do.
or I guess this
No.
this is true. That is what it. This is a 10-foot radius right here.
Oh wow.
So if you did it like
I'm not doing that one then.
right here would hit just Ilya, all the baddies, and you.
Yeah, but Ilya's looking bad, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Maybe not.
What
that.
about from the corner mirror right here?
From the corner, then it would just
Yeah.
hit you and all the baddies.
Hmm.
Alternatively,
Yeah, because I'm moving it soon.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna cast Shatter on that corner mirror.
look at that. What a saint willing to take one for the team.
And I'm doing it at second level.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah. Let's see. Con save 4.
Con save 14. All right, so I'm going to make 3 con saves. 1, 2.
That will also
3.
make my con save. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Knew what was happening.
1 saves, 2 fail.
Nice. So I think it's half damage for the saves.
All
Those who
right.
did save.
So I'll just say save, fail on...
Let's double check.
Or one saves, 2 fails. Save, fail.
Gotcha.
So top, bottom. Okay, yeah. So the one that saved is the weakest one, and the other 2 take full damage, and that was 10. And the other one takes half damage. All right. So the one that was nearly cleaved in half completely disappears in a puff of smoke. So the evil baby halfling disappears, and then the one that's directly in front of you, Jason, he completely gets destroyed, and then the one that is down by Sig also, yeah, so that one gets destroyed, and this one actually gets destroyed, so all 3 get taken down.
And
Good job, Jason.
Holy hell.
right.
That was a solid one. And then you take whatever your half damage was, right? So you take 5.
Yep. And then for my bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to Ilya just in case something else comes up.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is all that I have this turn.
All right.
You did a lot.
That was really, really well done.
That's way cool.
All right. So it looks like Sig, you are next up.
Okay, so everything in front of me just poofed.
Yep. Oh, and any other remaining mirrors that were around you are completely destroyed.
Scattered. Yeah. That's true.
Glass
Uh,
everywhere.
But that's also for the ones that Amara's and Magdal's copy came out of.
So Ilya right here is
I
Alright.
think ours would still be there. It's not that
Yeah, our
far.
mirrors are still there, right? Only
Yeah,
their
yeah.
mirror.
Mhm.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So my copy and Muckdot's copy still existing.
Yes.
oh gosh, Mugdot has a copy up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Completely
1, 2,
unharmed,
3,
too.
4, 5, 6.
And was Magdal harmed?
No, she has not been harmed yet.
Okay, so this is bad one
That is bad one.
right here. Alright. So I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
this one?
For sure. I would say you have flanking.
Nice. And as I'm walking by, I'm going to pat Amara on the focus
Nice.
and say, "May Suni protect you." And I am casting. It's not popping up.
Just add that for a bit of flavor and fun.
Do I fly into the wall or something? Because I literally am an inch tall.
There we go. I do that on Amara.
All right.
And then I shall pack Naki Amara.
Oh, a +2.
+2 to your AC.
Thank you. Thank you.
That will hit. That will definitely hit. What does it look like?
17.
What's it look like when you destroy this reflection of Amara?
Well, I give Amara a pat on the butt with my left hand, with my axe on the shoulder, and then I bring my hand up and I just bring it right down and through, like
Holy cow.
like
Wow.
a 90-degree angle,
My hero.
like
Is
top
the ferret
of
inside
the
before?
head into like probably about 1.5 inches into the flooring.
Solid.
It's like this big, right? Like mini size.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, tiny.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, I am a splitter of children. I'm a dropper of children. I am a splitter of children. Like, don't bring your
You
kids
just
around me.
healed children.
God, it's.
Just killing all the babies.
It's fantastic. All right, Amara. What do you do?
Wow, so heroic. Wait, how far am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I am going to cast, what do I got? Chaos Bolt at the creature by, mucked off as evil and within range.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have a bardic inspiration?
I do not have a bardic.
I have the bardic.
Oh, Ilya has the bardic?
I have
Yeah,
inspiration.
Okay.
I have bardic inspiration.
If I were to throw my
I don't have
inspiration at her,
anything.
would it help?
Yeah, but you got inspiration for the Vegemite, right? Or not?
No, I got +5 to my
points.
hit point.
Oh yeah, that's 10 apples.
If Sig is wanting to donate his inspiration, you are welcome to use Sig's inspiration.
Would that make a difference?
It could.
Good.
Wait,
Inspiration.
What's
I'll
the
do it.
inspiration? Can I try to recast that, or how does that work?
Yeah, you can re-roll. Re-roll your D20. Because right now you got a 7.
Sig said, make it so. Thank you,
Oh my
Sig.
god.
Your wins again.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. I keep hitting the wrong button.
You're good.
Oh, sorry.
I will take your cure wounds.
That definitely hits. And we'll go with the 8 damage from the first one. Because the 12 just goes through and it hits it. And it does a significant amount of damage. With your Chaos Bolt, does anything else happen with it? Or is it just...
She's attacking
It
McDuff's.
is.
McDuff's.
Snaps in this a lot.
You hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack. So just a huge, undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature.
Which...
It should be blue, and it's probably... I gotta roll a d8 to see damage, or...
Yeah, what damage type is it?
It was an 8, so thunder.
Okay.
Thunder damage.
You see that it does work. It takes a bit of the damage.
She's against McDuff's copy right now, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, there. Oh, there.
No, I didn't need to move. I don't need to move.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything
It
else?
has like 240 feet range.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Past 1 a.m., guys. It's forgive
Oh
me.
wow.
Oh, sorry, Annie.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Annie. You have
Already
dedication.
on.
I can start to make mistakes right now.
Oh, you're good.
Right.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Amara?
I cannot do anything else right now.
All right. Mukdoth's reflection is going to try to hit her one more time. Actually, you know what?
I'm gonna spoil those good looks. Blam. Evil Dad reference. Get it.
Perfect.
Like it.
It is going to try and fade into the shadows. It's going to try to disappear away from her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it's going to try to do.
Coward.
All right, and it kind of fades backwards into the shadows. Can everyone give me a perception?
Sure.
Is it a smell or a hearing?
You don't get any smell off of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
22.
so then I don't get advantage. Okay.
Aw.
No, but the
Yeah.
21 is good. It's good.
I got 22.
19.
All right, those are all really good rolls. I rolled really well for this as well, but Amara, with a 22, you're able to see this reflection. It thinks that it's hidden, and it's kind of moved out of range of Mukdoth, kind of slinking around behind some of these things. But it is definitely still visible. You can still see it.
I see that reflection right over there still in the corner, like out of range of Mukdoth, but still probably like maybe 5 to 10 feet in the corner away from Mukdoth.
But it's still within range of me, right?
Yeah, Mukdoth didn't see where it went, so she's looking around for it.
No, it's still there. It's still there.
She quickly turns and attempts to cast Lightning Lure to bring it back over towards where she is.
Okay.
So it has to make
Not so
a
bad guy.
strength
Lightning lure.
save on that guy, which he is awful at strength.
I should have said red lure.
Did she lose?
Got a two to strength to try to get away from Mukdoth, so it takes 8 lightning damage. Well, it takes half of it. You see that the it doesn't do as much damage as it normally would, but it does take a little bit of damage
Okay.
as it gets pulled towards Mukdoth, 10 feet straight towards her. All right.
Nice.
Ilya, you're up.
Within range of me? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Now. I'm moving my token. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to pack tactics, advantage, fight again, because I also do much.
Go for it.
Chomp.
And I can roll advantage. So double roll. And that's the second.
Yeah, 14 will hit. So it takes a solid chunk of that piercing damage and enough of it to make it go down. So it disappears in a puff of smoke.
And Ilya instantly starts licking her paw because she's burnt.
Yeah, you hear an annoyed cry from like the smoke as it dissipates.
From the smoke, from
The creature as it was
the last, and the other ones didn't make that sound. It's
Yeah.
only the last one.
only the last one made that sound.
Okay.
Scary.
I will go and kill Ilya and Sig.
Thank you. Ilya's
One
happy.
moment. First,
She would lick your
Ilya.
hand, but you're so small that a lick would like. So she's
First.
not.
Ilya, I think it'd be this.
15.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sig, I'm sorry I have to do level 1 because I already used my level 2 spell slot.
That's okay. I can take it.
That's a good roll.
11. I see 12 on the roll, but it says 11.
Yeah, I'm not
Nice.
sure.
Oh, it's 1d8 plus 3. It's the highest of 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. That's huge.
That is. You rolled 8s for both of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
I've got Cure Wounds also, so I can do a little bit of healing if anybody else wants more.
I need some help over here a little bit. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know if it'll help me or not.
And I can lay my hands on him.
Right.
Actually, I'm barely injured other than feeling weak. Like, my strength is down, but other than that, I'm barely injured.
All right.
Anybody else
Down on
want
your
healing?
belly, and then I put my hands on her butt and lay hands.
Okay.
There you go.
That's how the Sig do.
You look at the halfling Reuben, and he's sitting there. He's kind of scurried up against the wall, and he's just kind of looking around, wide-eyed at all of you. He doesn't seem to be as like terrified as he was in the other room, but
I'm staying far away from him.
he's breathing heavily and looking around like, what, who,
Hey,
where,
it's buddy. We're friends.
Ruben,
Everything's okay.
who are you?
I am Amara, and we met before. I go by him. We met before. You kind of seem to have a moment of clarity, and then you kind of like went off into terror land and screaming bloody murder at everybody.
You mean that wasn't a dream?
Ilya carefully creeps that way. His side, like seeing how he reacts while she's speaking. Like he asks, was it a dream that she's a recognizable thing? Like
He kind
is
of
that a dream?
jumps a little bit when he looks at you coming
just
around.
like crouching. I'm staying low.
How many hit points would Amara need?
No.
I had okay. Let's see. What did I take? Where did I get hit?
You took like 9 points or something like that.
Yeah, I took 9 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7, 8, 9. Okay. I just laid hands on you for 9 hit points.
Cool. Nice. Thank you.
Nice.
That's so sweet of you.
But yeah, Reuben would be just a little jumpy, but not running away in terror at the sight of all of you. He saw all of you fighting yourselves, and is more confused than anything. I thought it was some nightmare. I came running in here after she was laughing at me.
I'm back up to max now. Thank you.
But
First, I'm sorry I had to kill other you. Second,
he shudders.
so not okay. People laughing at people like that. No. Not okay.
That's what I was thinking too.
Super mean. Super mean.
Why would she do that?
Ilya's
No. Come
Ilya's
here,
getting
and then-
tired
and
with this, and she's
Sig will
back
go
on the
over
position
and try to pick him back up again.
he lets you.
Ilya's going towards the hallway where I just moved
He lets it happen?
signaling.
Oh, he lets
our
it happen.
mission.
Oh, that's great.
And Ilya's gone off into another direction.
Well, she's not
Super
going off, but
nurturing.
she's standing in the doorway, like making it clear, like guys, we were doing something.
Okay, we going.
Well,
We coming.
We'll catch up in
It's okay. Okay, little baby, just let it out.
I just wanted to.
Let it out.
I will
Hey,
go with Ilya because she's haphazardly running off to the party, and I want her to be alone.
gotcha.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
we had the one-way mirror thing, and that triggered Ilya to think like, hey, about here was where we saw through the other mirror the boy playing.
Okay,
And
yeah, we can try and
came
get
in, so she's trying to get across from the behind that mirror that we saw from the entrance.
that.
Gotcha.
Heather, by the way, Shield of Faith lasts for 10 minutes, so that's on you for a minute.
And
Nice.
my bardic inspiration as well, right?
Yeah, I think 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the
The
-4 to strength.
sanctuary
it
lasts
lasts
I mean,
sanctuary lasts a minute in game.
all of you who have like
That's
strength that's been drained definitely feel very drained still.
Still. Okay. So,
Okay.
Anything
good.
ability?
is -4 strength, but she's going up, continuing up.
Oh goodness
But
gracious!
strong enough to hold a baby.
Strong enough to hold a baby.
I'm not strong enough to hold a baby at all.
Yeah, you guys feel real sleepy with all that going on. Mukdoth does ask, do you want to rest for a while, or are you good to keep pushing on?
I do. I want to rest. I'm so sleepy. I will still lay on the floor here.
Just gonna
Ilya's
feel
not
it.
liking it. Ilya's not liking it. She just keeps pointing
I
towards where the boy was.
could carry on my wayward son.
Will there be peace when you are done?
Right.
I
I look the rest
Before I seek the waking dawn.
am
No.
going. I will go and sit on Ilya then.
Yeah, if others stop, Ilya will stop, because you said from the start she's not going until someone's with her following
Right.
him up. So if everyone
yeah,
takes
and
a short
so-
rest, she will just stand there in the doorway like.
I'm so tired I can barely keep my eyes open anymore.
Right.
Ilya can't talk, so it's up to you guys.
I'd like to rest. You know, I think we need a minute after, dealing with that. Like,
I'm the man.
how did let's start with how did that happen?
You did it. How? What do you mean? How did that happen? Didn't you touch the mirror? What were you doing?
I saw the reflection thing and it was holding something out, and I reached out and right.
Yeah, Amara, between
Did
you.
Get what you were reaching for?
Gem, diamond. I'm not gonna say it was worth the price, but we got that.
Yeah,
If I could split it with us, I'd split
I
it.
just keep comforting my baby.
You know what?
right now his sobs have slowly kind of calmed to more just like the chest heaves that occasionally come up, and his butterfly face paint has definitely
I will put a lay on hands on him
aw,
just for like 1 hit point, whether he needs it or not, just to soothe him.
that is rather noble of you. You can feel the approval of your goddess Suni kind of radiating out of you into him, and keeps his body nice and warm as he's there, and he definitely feels a little bit more put to peace, and kind of slowly starts to fall asleep in your arms with that natural rocking.
I get a completely non-sexual half mass.
Yeah, perfect. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Not sexual with you. Right.
So Mukdoth does say if you're wanting to rest, I can stand watch.
I'm going to snore on the floor. Thank you.
Yeah, it probably sounds like a good idea. Like,
How
Thanks
long
a
is the
lot.
short rest?
Jason.
1 hour.
Let's be cautious and don't split
1
the
hour?
party. But you put us at your own peril.
I didn't realize what was going on. Okay, so now we know. Do not mess with the mirrors.
How do you not know that? It's fairy world. Hello? What do you think happened here?
I'm not from here. I didn't know that. Although in hindsight, probably there's like a story about like Fae and stuff that I probably should have heard.
Yeah,
There's
Amara.
all kinds of stories.
Amara, go ahead and roll an Arcana with advantage, because like
Okay.
this is all based off of Fey magics and stuff like that.
It was almost an AC.
Oh my god.
It was really almost. I'm gonna have Muckdoth also do it just in case, because
Okay.
So much fun opportunity there.
Okay.
Alright. Good.
You see
Okay.
an elf on the shelf.
yeah.
You see Snore on the floor.
Or on the floor.
Or Fairy on the Harry.
Yeah, this is
Fairy
true.
on the Harry.
There you
That's
go.
why I'm
Speaking
laying
of
on the
Harry,
wolf.
A Fairy
wait,
riding
first
the
do
wolf.
this. First do this.
Yeah. Fairy on the
I
Harry.
have a question after, but first do the Arcana.
Sounds good. Yeah. You know, Amara, you're trying to explain it to Jason, and Muckdoth just kind of pipes up. It was a Fey contract. You agreed to something without knowing what you were agreeing to when you accepted that gem. I've seen it happen before.
But we're okay now that we defeated them, right?
Muckdoth shrugs.
You don't
Mara?
know what the doctor is.
I don't know what you agreed to, Jason, or what the contract was. Did you look at the fine print?
There was a. I'm just looking at the gem right now, just turning it around in my hands.
It's
You wanna look at it?
Never take
It's
anything
very
from
sparkly.
Harry.
You took something from a fairy and you have no idea.
Yes.
It could have been that it was imprisoned in there and you released it as part of the contract. It could have been an agreement to sell your soul in conjunction for the diamond. I mean, there's any
What?
number.
Ah!
You could have agreed to
Yeah, you've
allow our
already
blood,
accepted it, so.
allow our blood sacrifices on
Mhm,
behalf of
yes,
yourself. for
yes.
The con- There's so many countless things.
Okay, you know what, never mind. Can we just roll back time and forget and pretend that I didn't ask? So I'm just gonna wrap it up in cloth and just put it in my pocket and just try and forget about it.
I
So, you know-
I don't think we're ever gonna let you forget.
Baby Jason, what did you do?
So anyways, I'm gonna be a fairy on the Harry and snore on the floor here, okay? Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, this is all, like, before we went in, we wanted wild shape for about an hour with the dragonflies and everything. No, have we been in here for an hour with the fight? No, right?
No, the
Because
fight
I'm
was.
holding a short rest. What is happening to my wild shape? Because last session, time stood still here, and I took wild shape, and wild shape lasts for 2 hours normally. What's happening during this short rest? Do I drop wild shape halfway through, or does it last?
Are we doing a short or a long rest?
That's it.
If you're doing a short
Hour,
rest.
and I'm already in wild shape for an hour, and it's 2 hour max. So during the short rest, I drop it.
That's why you're so eager to keep going.
Yeah,
For
pardon.
Brad.
I will lose the scent,
Yeah.
so I won't have to scent anymore. I can cast
That
another
too.
wild shape and get. I remember the scent, but I'm scent tracking. Do I
Okay.
lose my nose or don't I, DM? What's that time free stuff here?
I'm letting you guys decide if you want to take a short rest or not.
He's still standing there in the door, like, go, 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 but I can't communicate it. But I know my time is
can keep
running
going.
short. I don't know if my time is running out.
Just
Yeah.
remember, like, if you're playing with people that do strength based things, they're going to be down a little bit.
Right.
I don't really do strength-based things, but if I get knocked down for another strength-based thing, I'll probably be dead. So
Not-
Get up again.
Not get up again. Oh,
And
you
then
beat me
I
to
let
it.
down.
down, get knocked
Knock
down, I
down.
get up
I
again.
get up again.
Never gonna
And
let
never
me
gonna
down.
let me down.
Yeah.
Piston
Oh,
night
Donnie
away.
boy.
Let's
Donnie
piss the
boy.
night away.
Let's piss it away.
Okay.
Yeah, let's Let's piss the night away.
That's Chumbawamba, isn't it?
That Chumbawamba.
I have a friend of mine that back when jukeboxes couldn't be overrode, he said that he went into a pool hall and put $20 in the jukebox and did Chumbawamba thumping
Oh, no.
All the way down.
and walked out.
That's
You
amazing.
know what? That's an asshole move. You know what happened to me when I was on HFS 3 in high school?
That was
camping-
Jerry.
No. That was,
No,
Jerry
Jerry.
fucking did that? Oh, fuck Jerry. Not fuck Jerry. Not fuck
Who's
Jerry,
Jerry?
but fuck him for doing that. No, we had the people next to us play that one song about Baby Got Back over and over again for 4 days straight. 4 days straight. Night and day. You know why? Their car speaker broke, so that's the only song it would play, and they would not turn off their fucking vehicle. They just kept it playing for 4 days.
That's amazing.
It'd be terrible.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Yep. Very few things justify suicide. Get on that list.
That was pretty high on my list. I was gonna jump into the April River, but then I might have come out as a zombie or something else, and I don't know.
Understandable.
Right.
Shit got dark fast.
It did. It did. Especially for Ilya, because it's like, what, 1:30 for you now? Yeah.
It's 1:36.
It started
What
here.
time do we guesstimate that we're going to?
We're probably gonna play for maybe
We're gonna
3
play
more
for-
hours.
Three or four more hours, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Gotta make up for all the time that we missed.
Hey, but I was there all the time. I was available.
You were.
For the intermittent technical solution
Ilya,
to those things.
Yenny,
Alright.
Yenny,
On
will
that
try
note,
to
I'm gonna snore on the floor.
I'm gonna
Nice.
snore on the floor.
You guys are snoring on the floor?
Sure,
I
that's
need
it.
to.
Okay.
What happened?
All right. Everybody who is short resting can short rest. Nothing happens as far as any crazy stuff going on while you're short resting, so you are able to successfully short rest. Your wild shape does unfortunately drop because it has been 2 hours total. So you are back to Ilya, but Ilya, and this also goes for everyone. Your short rest appears to have done the trick. You feel like your strength has returned to you, and that you are no longer suffering the ill effects of your strength being drained away.
But I still have to. Oh, the bardic inspiration because of the short rest ended as well, right?
Yes.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's okay, Sanctuary ended too, and it's okay, we'll all live.
Yeah, you get your bardic inspiration back, right, after short rest?
I
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration is 10 minutes.
So go ahead and click on the short rest button on your character sheet and make sure to click confirm, and then I'm
Nothing
still.
happens for a stork on a short rest, except hopefully my strength is back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get any sorcerer points back, or is that only long rest?
That's only long rest.
Okay.
But I haven't used stork points, so
Okay.
I still have those few.
Yep.
I just out of curiosity, that strength minus, if I had reverted back to Ilya halfway through the fight, would Ilya have a minus 4 strength as well?
You don't know.
You don't, well, we will never know. Okay.
I know, but you don't know.
Yeah, we will never know. We rest.
You never know.
It's okay.
You might get another
It's
chance
okay.
to fight more reflections. You never know.
I really hope I never have a Rand experience again. Thank you.
There you go. You had your good thing you didn't shatter the mirrors before that all those reflections came out.
Oh my god, that would have been terrible.
16 of them all attacking you. Fantastic.
Oh no.
All right.
I think you would have killed the full party, Tim. That would have really probably killed them.
Yeah, so our dear halfling friend kind of walks over to the group after everyone's rested. So are you ready to continue on? I shouldn't have run in here initially, but there's only one way through this place, and that's to make it to the end.
I mean, we're here, you're here, we're gonna
Who's
keep
this?
going.
Yeah, we're gonna make it out as a team, buddy. We got this, Ruben.
Yay!
That's gonna be alright.
Ruben, who's still in my arms.
Oh,
saying this?
what did you short rest not holding him?
I cuddled him.
You cuddled him? Okay, so he definitely he wakes up and he rolls over, and it's just like, you're a little bigger than my dear, but yeah, that was nice. Thank you.
Oh my god, you're not a baby.
Feel about that.
I wave at him and like, hi, I'm the wolf.
Sig
That-
says, oh my god, you're not a baby.
That's
Jason, Mukdok knows that I'm a polyamorous
Okay, fair enough.
paladin.
Just checking.
Yeah.
oh, and
Oh,
actually, was that? Let's see. I think that was just a short rest. Okay, that wasn't a long rest. Okay.
I like that.
Yes, yep. Sig is a polydin.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Another pun.
I love it.
I can't argue.
I'm Polly then, okay.
Polydin.
He's super queer. He's super queer and none of us fear, so that's good.
He loves everyone. He's in a
Everyone.
relationship with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's noble. That's noble.
I now love my relationship with Sig. He saved my life. It's so great.
Nice.
If Ilya is going on in her elfin form, she at least is taking her longbow out.
Okay. Easy enough.
Good idea.
Ilya, does it feel nice that you can talk with your friends again?
At the moment, Ilya's still like
I want to be a wolf.
to keep her sense of smell, and she's kind of leaning towards wild shaping again, but she's being social, like she can't. It's not polite to stay in wild shape for 4 hours, 6 hours if you count tiger.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna keep moving, and sorry, Ilya, you're no longer a wolf, but you have to just deal with us as an elfin person.
Yeah, I've got my info.
Yeah.
But I'm still on a mission.
We're
Right.
going to find this little
The tech
child.
member in me, the Ilya in me, isn't anything different. I was on a mission to save Kid. And I'm
Okay,
still.
we have to follow Ilya now. Where is she going down the lane?
I don't have the sense of smell anymore, so.
Well, it's
I
pretty
was thinking-
straightforward. I mean, we just go down
Okay.
the hole.
I'll take the lead. I'll just keep going.
Yeah, I was thinking like the when we came in, there were mirrors like here, where I'm pinging and roll 20, and we saw the one way in the mirror here. So Ilya was just thinking, as she's explaining this, like we have to
Who's
get
that?
to the back of the mirror to find the boy.
Who's that?
Biggie will
Who's that
keep
person?
taking up the rear.
Gotcha.
But she's running into a colored mirror again, and she's calling out like, "Guys, we've got to switch chambers again."
Yep. Ilya comes around and sees a blue glow out of that mirror.
I like that glow. I like blue. Blue is my color.
Sig, another portal.
Blue and purple. I love all the colors.
Alright, who wants to go to first? Check it out.
Alright, what's the order?
I'm gonna touch the mirror. It's Ilya, me.
I'm walking up to the mirror, knowing that I have to walk back away from the mirror again to.
I want a baby to cradle.
I'll give you. I'm sure we can give you a baby.
Where's Jason?
Ruben looks over at you and goes, "Upsies."
There you go, buddy.
Yay!
I assure you.
Yay!
Brings it up.
Yesterday, earlier today, and yeah.
I can't wait to tell Ween about you. Oh,
You're his own.
Forehead on cheek.
oh,
Forehead
Ween,
on cheek.
Ween.
What
Forehead
happened
on
with
cheek.
Ween? Who is Ween?
She laughed at me when I was gonna ask.
Why? Why
Don't
did
worry,
she
buddy.
laugh?
Look at her back, okay?
Why
did you laugh at?
I got you tricks.
I
I
don't-
know all the moves, okay?
I don't know why she would
Okay,
laugh.
little baby.
We were
It's
just
okay,
we
little
were just
baby.
over there by the tent, and she just started laughing.
Why though? That makes no sense. It seems super mean and weird.
Roll an Arcana. You are muted, by the way.
Ilya can still
Oh, sorry, I
speak
will.
up now. I can join the conversation.
Yes, you can.
We saw a sign. Tasha, Tasha was there. It said, Tasha, no for her hideous laughter.
This is very true, Ilya. Go ahead and roll on Arcana, and I'll give you advantage.
I saw a sign when we were coming up here that said something about
Literally.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
And Ilya, why don't you go ahead and roll at advantage too?
This place is full of weird stuff. I mean,
I
this
should've
is
had-
horrible, dude.
I should
Yeah,
have had
I'm sure
advantage
we'll encourage you to
also.
roll. Everything will be fine.
Yes, because it was Fey based.
What should I roll?
I said
An
I
Arcana.
had advantage too. I should have advantage. Being
Yes.
Yeah, you know your stuff.
My keyboard doesn't. Oh wait. Here.
All right.
90.
Yeah, so between the two of you, you definitely are able to ascertain that the whatchamacallit, the box that had the figurine within it, the wooden mannequin, that's what it was. The mannequin within that glass cabinet, there must have been something tricky about that cabinet, something bewitching about it that may have affected his partner, Ween. Ween
We're
Sundapple.
wild, man. Crazy stuff happens all the time.
Like Halloween. Like Halloween.
Yep.
No, it's short for wiener.
Ween Sundapple,
Okay.
short for wiener.
Sundapple.
Yes.
For wiener.
Did you say your name was Ruben?
Reuben Sugarwood.
Ruben? Okay, Ruben.
Oh my god, this is getting so
sorry.
gay. I'm loving it.
And Ween
Yeah.
Sundapple.
Okay,
Oh.
Ruben. Let me explain here, Ruben. Ruben, I'm a fairy, and I know that this box that you were standing by when you came here probably affected your love to laugh at you like it wasn't herself. The Fae, all the Fae, like especially pixies, love to mess with mortals who are not like us.
You really mean it?
Just sitting there nodding.
You don't think that she was laughing at me? You really mean it?
No, she would not just laugh at you.
I'm sure she wasn't laughing at you.
Okay, well, we'll see.
While I say that last, I make that one step that makes me disappear.
Excellent.
Ilya, what?
Hey, I'm on a mission, guys.
All right. Ilya disappears.
Ruben, we'll start your love life after we get out of here. Let's get out of here first, and we'll figure with your lady, okay?
I did the same
I'm
thing
not
though,
going
because
after
I
you.
was with Ilya and I walked back and forth, step up the mirror and back.
Perfect. Yeah, both of you disappear and appear in a separate room. Let me make sure that this is all squared away. So it's showing up on this. All right. The rest of you are following?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and move everyone out into this area.
You've taken up the rear.
Yeah.
Thinking
That's why I'm
takes
just
the
back
rear.
there with Ruben. Like, we'll start out your love life after we get out of here, dude. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I've got some good lines. I'll feed them to you. Everything will work
I'm
out.
scanning. While
So,
waiting
so,
with the others,
so.
I'm scanning the room with my bow.
Sure. Well, as you're scanning the room, you can see soft blue light emanating from balls of flame that are hovering in the air and tiny candles on the floor. The first thing that you notice are these 6 towering statues that are situated around the room, each depicting nearly identical hooded figures. Each statue is facing an oversized mirror, and you see in the middle of the room, to the back of all 6 of these statues, is it's a cloth covered table with an assorted set of items spread out on the table. The last thing that you do notice is a large circular mirror sits against the far wall, just kind of reflecting all that's in the room itself.
Mara, I will go and investigate carefully without touching things Jason.
I wasn't gonna talk anything.
Sure.
Alias, go, you walk
Nothing.
So what are you going
this
to?
guy to that mirror.
Okay,
But
first
behind that, not crossing between a mirror and a guy, a mirror and a statue.
okay. I'm investigating.
One-way mirror of what she thinks might be the one-way mirror that showed the boy at first.
And Ilya goes to mirror.
Well, not touching it, but if we saw the boy playing with the ball in that mirror at the entrance, then I want to see if this is the same background from that mirror that I would have seen the first, or
Yep.
Sure.
you get what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, you go up to the mirror, Ilya, and you just see your reflection looking back at you. And Amara, if you're going to be looking around, kind of investigating around, go ahead and roll an investigation.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing while they're walking into this room?
Cradling the baby.
Cradling the baby.
I'd stay back near the entrance, just not touch nothing. I'll let you guys handle this. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
still observing.
Cradles
You said-
baby. I rolled really well.
Yeah.
19. I rolled a 19.
What were you? Direct me first to where you were going. Like, what's your path? What are you looking at?
Okay, at first I'm looking at the statues, then I'll go over the table, look at stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you look at the statues and you're looking at them pretty carefully. They all seem to be really, really closely identical to one another. It does look like each statue, it has a spot like where its hands are open, almost like they're waiting for something. And then you go over to the table and you can see a bunch of dusty items, several like rusted, dirty items that are on there. There's only a few items that really kind of like stick out to you that are different than the others. You see a book, a scythe, a dagger, a spear, a hammer, and a crown on this room, or on this table.
How many book
Do I recognize? Do I see that they are stay made?
Six
How many
props
items
and
were
make a
there?
story.
Book, hammer, spear.
There's 6.
There,
I
yeah,
have it.
there is a,
6 items.
yeah,
Okay. Book, scythe, dagger, spear, hammer, crown. Do I see they are stay made or?
I won't even make you roll for that one. They do seem like they are of some sort of fey design. They've got like elven features to them. They don't look like they were made in the world of man.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone in the mirror, so I'm walking over to Mara to the table. But do the items, how they are placed on the table, does it have any coincidence with the 6 figures?
You don't know.
So it's not like one is, if you have a clock and one is at 12, then one item is at 12, and one item is at, that's not it.
They seem to be kind of haphazardly laid out on the table.
Okay.
Well, if you're okay, these are 6 items and they are definitely fey designed. It looks like some elven features. None of them were made in the world of man. Sorry, all you mortals who have limited lifespans, unlike some of us.
They to me mean items 3.
Would I, as elven, be able to say anything about the elven design?
So these don't look like these were made by wood elves.
Okay. Then I'm going to like step behind one, like sort of behind one of the guys, and look over one's shoulder. And I'm gonna take a risk again, but look over one's shoulder and see what's seen in the mirror from what he, if it was a person, what he or
Sure.
she was.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
You mean for the statue? If
Mm-hmm.
they were.
Yeah, from the statue's point of view, I'm looking over the shoulder of a statue.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah, with the perception, you do start to notice something when you're looking in the mirror. You see that the statue itself is in like pristine, clean condition. When you're looking at it through the mirror, you can see that it is. There's no dust. It is spotless. There is not an inch of grime on it whatsoever.
Oh goodness, this reminds me of
Currently
Raven Law.
maintained.
So I'm
Oh,
saying this to the other guys. Like the reflection is like all this dust here. In a reflection, we have no dust at all.
Huh.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. There's no dust in reflection. As you know what that means. It's like seeing mirrors and stuff. Like you see things that are not easily seen.
I look at the baby and I say, are you okay?
I
You're
think
okay.
so. I'm okay.
Good. I need to help my friends.
Okay, I'm gonna sit
Go
down
over
over
here.
here. And he goes and he just like leans up against there's a rolled up carpet right here, and he just kind of lounges on the ground against the rolled up carpet.
You're with my baby.
Where's your baby thing?
And I go over and I investigate with the other people's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Trying to get my bearings on what they're talking about. Like I just hear stuff that
Hey,
sounds.
Say, maybe you know.
What? Yeah.
I know these items on the table. There's 6 statues here, right? And there are 6 items on the table that kind of stand out. A book, this book, the scythe, the dagger, the spear, the hammer, and crown. They design a sun type, elven in nature. Definitely not made in the world of man. You have a goddess. Maybe you can reach out to. I kind of want to pick up the crown. It just looks like something I would want to touch.
Using my paladin skill, I try to sense evil.
Sure. Is that just something that naturally happens?
Yeah,
It's to detect good and evil, right?
Yeah, it can. It's like a bonus action that they can do. Divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind cover. You know the type. Blah 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 blah. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated. You can use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Sure. Yeah.
It's basically like trying to sense good or evil.
Sure.
Like, I'm trying to sense the evils.
Yeah, you get a sense that this ground has ties to being consecrated in the past. You get the feeling that each of these statues is consecrated in its own way, but they each have a history behind them. I don't know if it would be. You said it was not Fae. It was Fiend, Undead, and
It's in
Fiend,
chat.
undead, and like
Tim, it's in chat.
it's in chat. Oh, okay.
Celestial fiend or undead.
Celestial, Fiend, or Undead. 60 feet, not behind total cover. You know the type Celestial, Fiend,
celestial
Undead, being,
fiend, undead. Yeah.
but not its identity. Okay, yeah.
Are Fae deities considered celestial?
Fae deities, Celestial. I would probably consider them Celestial. Yeah,
I'd say so. Yeah.
yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah. You don't get any overt sense of there being any, so to speak, evil all the way around. It's if you do get any kind of an evil sense, it's more of a lack of good. It's more of a neutral feeling across the area. You don't feel like this is a holy site, like it's dedicated towards the worship of good or evil, but it does
There has
feel
been
like
consecration in the past.
yes.
Okay. So I will come over and I'll be like,
You feel it from the statues. Each statue, you can feel there's something going on with each of them.
I'll start doing this weird arm motions.
Nice.
I look around. I
Cool.
look around. Around.
Ilya's getting impatient and she's like, hey guys, there's another color.
And I say, this place is not necessarily naughty, but it has had some yum-yums in the past.
I'm sorry, yum yums.
Yes, it's been.
Okay.
It's had some goodies in the past. Yes.
Okay.
I am going to pick up the crown.
Okay.
Ah. I just tense up as you like just grab the crown. Ah.
Ilya's like, guys, we're on a mission. Shouldn't we just go ahead and find the boys? We can study this later.
Maybe it's how we get to the next room. Do we have like a portal
Yeah,
or
but
something?
there's another colored mirror here in the corner.
Ah, I missed that.
Oh Lord. Oh, the mirrors.
Yeah.
What good has come from the mirrors?
We got
Well, we
other
have gone from room to room. We didn't have anything bad from the colored mirrors.
What?
We just got bad. Mark Duff is just going.
Yeah.
You mean
Ilya's following her.
this
Said
mirror?
it at the start. As soon as someone followed, someone's there to go with me.
Both of you go through that mirror and you appear.
Back there.
You appear
no,
right
we're
back
stuck
there.
here. Guys,
Ah.
I'm pulling out from the other corner. Problem.
I wonder if this is
Yeah,
why the attraction was closed down.
Okay, now we need to
Okay.
solve.
Oh, Sue
Now
needs
I am
titties.
going to take the crown and go near the first statue and see if something happens.
Which statue? The one that you looked at initially, or?
Yeah, are these the statues here? These statues here?
Yeah, so statue.
I would go.
Statue.
I'll probably go here first because we came in from over there, so I would go to the first statue with the crown and see if I feel anything.
Sure. You're like putting the crown on the statue or something?
Yeah.
Sure,
Seems like it.
you put the crown on the statue, and then like a few seconds goes by and the crown falls off of the statue and lands on the ground in front of it.
Okay. And then I pick up the crown and go to the next one.
Sure. Well, which direction are you going? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I will go counterclockwise. I'm a fairy, thank you.
Okay, so you're going to that middle left one.
Ilya's is catching on and grabbing another item.
Sure.
What was all on there? I didn't write it down.
So you
Sorry.
put the crown on this one, and a few seconds goes by, and then it falls off.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Ilya's trying with one of the other items on the first statue.
Okay.
I watched the fairy do what she was doing.
I
Yeah,
try the next.
I'll grab something
Ilya's
to
impatient.
whatever.
So
Grabbing the book and trying to see the book with the first statue, like going after Amara every time the crown falls. She's
Yeah.
trying the book.
okay.
Yeah, I'll grab like camera, I guess.
So Amara goes to put the crown on the bottom left statue. Ilya puts the book on the top left statue, and a few seconds goes by, and the items stay on the statue. The crown stays on the statue's head, and then the book stays in the hands of the statue that Ilya put it on.
I'm the same way.
Jason, what were you grabbing?
There's I grab the hammer.
Yeah, camera.
Okay, and where are you going?
I guess to that one.
Okay.
So I was kind of like just falling behind Ilya after. It took me till Ilya started doing it to realize, hey, that's a
Where
good
was I
idea.
with the book? The book was this one?
Yeah, you put the book in that one.
After Mara, so book on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
third one is where I put the crown.
Yep.
Yeah,
So, yeah, so you go over there, you put the hammer in the hands of that statue, and all of the items on any of the statues all fall off onto the ground.
Oh man,
Damn,
why
it's
Oh
already-
no!
at 2 a.m. Come on.
I put the
Alright.
crown.
2 a.m.
I put the crown back on where I was.
Sure. And you put the crown on that one, and you look in the mirror with the crown on that statue, and it feels right. Like the crown works with this super clean statue that's right here.
Okay. And then Ilya, put the book back on where you were.
I'm putting the book back on this one.
Okay, you put the book back on that one, and you kind of look at the mirror as you're putting it on there, and you can see that this statue, Amara described the other one as being super clean. This one, it's not clean. It's kind of,
And what were the other items?
it's like stained. It's like stained black with like ink dripping from its fingers.
Book, crown, dagger.
Ilya, put the book where you
And then
are.
a scythe,
Jason,
a spear,
Jason,
and a hammer.
try another statue with a hammer. Clearly, that is not the correct one.
Right, I'll try.
Did Amara tell us that it felt right to put the crown on that one? That she had it.
Let me see. This one feels right. It stayed on when I put it on. The first two did not stay on. This is right for the crown.
So why did
I'm
the
going to walk around with the book until someone.
No, the book was fine where you were at last time.
Was it? Did I get
Yes.
the feeling it was right?
you looked at the reflection of the statue with the book on there, and you could see that your statue that you were standing beside, in the mirror, it looked like it had black ink stains on it and ink on its fingers, on its fingertips. So
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. And you got it right, Ilya. So we need to get the other ones right, and then they will all stay, I think.
Then I'm
That's what I'm
grabbing the
thinking.
dagger.
yeah, Mukdoth comes over and is like, "What? Why didn't the hammer work on that middle statue right there?"
It doesn't belong. We have to find the ones that belong. So crown goes here, book goes there, I point. And we need to figure out where all the other items go.
Okay. And Jason, you said you picked up the dagger?
No, I didn't.
Hammer.
Hammer. Okay.
So I'm gonna
I'm
try and
sorry.
talk.
I need to run to the restroom quick.
That's fine. Do you guys want to take a quick 2-second break, 2-minute break to go use the restroom?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
for
also
sure.
want to know how long are we continuing?
We can have this be the last room, and then we can call it.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's not. But Jeroen also was talking like I'm going to go to bed soon, and then I have to turn on the volume and lights and everything.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need to go get Logan here in like less than half an hour or two, anyways.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, all right, let me go use the restroom.
yeah.
I have to.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put it on
30 and it's 2 now, so I've been here for 5.5 hours.
be right back mode.
My dog ate something and then puked it.
Gotcha.
That's why I grabbed tacos in between. I was like, okay, I need some food after the 5 hours online.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit the restroom myself. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting late.
Oh, it is late.
Grayson was
I feel like I could go to bed right now.
It's for you. Wait, I made that beautiful. I so love that timetable I sent in the group chat a while back.
Yeah.
It's so handy. Where
You're
is it?
at 2 o'clock right now.
I'm at 2. Yeah. I don't know how to
Late.
check. Yeah, it's late.
Mm-hmm.
But where's that image? Where did it go? I never use Messenger on phone. There it is. So
Okay.
it's for me, so it's 5 for Timothy, 7 for you guys, and 8 for Brad. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Hey, well, that's early to sleep, 7.
We're not sleeping yet, or no?
No, but Marcus was saying, like, I could sleep now.
Yeah, because for me, I got up at super early for the funeral, and also
Yeah.
I didn't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning.
I've been
That's
catching
cool.
up on a lot of sleep these weeks. Christmas month, the December month with my work was so busy and so many over hours that I've been sleeping a lot this week. But I'm still working a lot of over hours, but I'm also sleeping a lot.
You get over hours. I hope you get paid well for that.
We get them time for time.
Okay.
I can take on paid overtime later.
Good.
But in the Netherlands, we have 5 weeks paid overtime, like mandatory.
What?
We can take 5 weeks vacation. Everyone can. No matter what sort of job you do, you have 5 weeks vacation anyways. And all the overtime I did last 1.5 month, 2 months, it's all extra. Because I can have them paid, but yeah, it will go to creditors anyway. Hours I can have some use from.
I understand that. Gotta pay your creditors.
Yeah, we're in a special program to get out of the debt that the guy who conned us and cheated us out of our money. Like, to get that solved, we have a 3-year plan where everything we make over a certain amount just goes to, and whatever's left of the debt in those 3 years, after those 3 years, just they clear it. Just go.
Do they pursue fraud diligently in the Netherlands for that?
Yeah, but this was one guy who made 120 victims. We say van de koude kip kun je plukken. You can't pluck from a bold chicken. Like, if 120 people want to get their money back from him, yeah, you can't bring what he stole from 120 men. He had a gambling addiction. So he doesn't have the money he stole.
Right.
Also, in the U.S., if someone commits fraud, like my bank account's been robbed multiple times from identity theft. So my bank account will replace the money after investigation, and I don't even know if they get the money back necessarily. They just give it.
But
back.
it wasn't theft necessarily. He was like a financial custodian. And he was registered as a financial custodian and on the trusted list and everything. So yeah, he just said he paid mortgage, but instead went to the casino or whatever.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness! Wouldn't you not go to jail?
Yeah, but the trial has been going on for over 4 years now, nearly.
Crazy.
It's a 5,000 page criminal file.
Wow.
Terrible. I'm
So
sorry,
yeah,
honey.
we're just one of the many victims. So overtime.
Right.
Overtime.
There you go. All right. I have about half an hour left before I need to go get Buddy. So this will probably be the last room, and we'll find a good spot to wrap things up.
Sure.
Ballin'. All right. So you have kind of figured out, looking in the reflections, that the book pairs up with the statue that has the ink stains and the ink on the fingertips, and then you think that you've figured out that the crown goes on the statue that's spotlessly clean. So I think I heard. So Jason, you have the hammer, and Ilya, you have the dagger. Is that?
Yeah, I left the book with the one statue, and I have the dagger.
Okay.
Maybe there are clues. What the statue looks like goes to the item. This statue is perfectly clean, and
Right.
the look of the crown.
Yeah, I'm carrying the dagger and now going to this one to look in the mirror from over its shoulder.
Sure. Yeah, you look in the mirror at this one, and it looks like this statue's hands are covered in soot.
Oh. Oh. Let me look at the item. The statue is covered in soot.
Mm-hmm.
A hammer, like coal from the forge, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe hammer because spear and dagger and scythe.
As I'm trying to like peek over the shoulders. You know, maybe somebody else should do this. I can't. I'm not tall enough.
I'm still standing there. Where are you? With me?
I went to that one also.
Oh,
With my
I was
hammer.
going to lift you up, but okay.
Okay.
Thank
Put
you.
the hammer on the suit guy, maybe.
Okay, you put the hammer on the soot in the hands of the soot covered statue. You wait a few seconds, and it appears that the item has taken.
Yay!
Going to the next one, clockwise, and looking in that mirror.
Sure, the middle on the right. It looks like this statue has blood-stained hands.
Dagger.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah.
using the dagger.
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 You
Show me
put the dagger in the hands of the statue, and you wait a few seconds, and the dagger disappears.
Uh-oh.
Disappears.
Disappears.
Did the book disappear?
No, it's still there.
And what was
Like, I'm
left?
just waiting with his axe
You had the hammer,
ready.
Jason?
The hammer's still there.
So the
The
scythe
scythe.
and the spear.
Then the spear next. Maybe the spear goes with the blood one.
Maybe.
The scythe.
Where did the dagger go?
Okay, let's just try to look at the rest of the statues in the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking
I
at this one.
go. I pick up the scythe and go to each statue and look in the mirror.
Sure. You look in which mirror now?
I have to look at where I am. One moment.
Are you by the bottom left one with the crown?
I'm by the crown, so I'll move here.
If you're by the one with the crown, you would see that the dagger is now sticking out of the chest of the statue with the crown.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Dagger.
That sounds weird.
Is that a good thing or not?
Oh my goodness. And that might be what happened. Okay, let's leave that for now. What statue are you at, Ilya?
Nobody stand in between mirrors and statues. Like, keep a
Got
look
it.
at it.
Ilya, is this the statue you gave the dagger to right here? That's the
This
statue?
is the dagger I gave to this one.
The middle on the right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was given to this statue?
I
Nothing
haven't
yet.
looked at it yet.
I will look
I'm
in the
gonna
mirror.
pass now. DM, what do I see?
Sure.
Okay.
You see the statue appears to have like dripping wet robes with like seaweed on their arms and stuff.
Spear.
I've been
No,
watching a lot of
Violet.
Doctor Who lately,
Violet.
and this feels like it's right out of one of those episodes.
Oh no.
I could see
Yeah, I
that.
thought we'd be angels in another campaign.
I did have angel statues in this initially, but I changed it up.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
that's
sign.
the worst episode.
Time out. The
Can I-
sign
can
is
I-
what the Grim Reaper carries, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you corn.
Yeah.
It is a reaper. It is a reaper. I go to the other statue that was not. This is the statue that also had nothing.
The top right.
Yeah.
That was the statue that's hands are covered in soot. So that one has the hammer in
Okay.
it.
What
That
about
one
this
has
one?
a hammer.
That one was
That
the
one
book.
The book. But
Okay,
this
does
one
not
had
have
blood,
this one.
and that one has nothing.
If you look over the middle on the left, you see that the statue has mud crusted shoes.
So
I will
that's a
go
sign.
there. I go there with the side.
Okay. Yeah. You put the scythe in its hands and you wait a few seconds, and it seems like the statue has accepted the scythe.
So I'm grabbing the spear and going back to this one.
Okay. You put the spear in the bottom right and wait a few seconds, and it seems like the statue has accepted the spear.
So all 6 have their items now.
Mm-hmm.
Then now I'm walking again to this mirror and taking a step back.
Sure. And you teleport to the other side right here.
And I'm back. Okay, guys, that didn't work.
So you have items in 5 out of the 6.
No, we have them all. Well, the dagger went through the mirror into the one with the crown, but we placed them all. Right? Hammer.
Yeah,
You've
we did, but
yeah.
Yeah, we placed them all, but the dagger was when we placed it, went into the body of the one with crown.
Okay,
Right.
maybe some
I
crown.
pulled
Book,
it out.
scythe, dagger, spear, hammer, crown.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pulling out the one that where I can't find myself.
I pull off the dagger from the crown.
Yeah,
Okay.
take the dagger from the crown and put it back with the guy that
Sure,
And
you
I put
was
it
supposed
back.
to have it.
sure.
No, that's this one.
Yeah, you pull the dagger out of the chest of the one with the crown, and blood starts spurting out of the statue itself, flowing down onto the ground, covering everything with a layer of blood. As Sig, you start to get that sense of good and evil kicking off. Your sense of undead starts kicking off. And Sig, you are muted, by the way.
No.
And,
no. Put it back in.
A few of the statues.
Okay. Put
it back
the,
in. Put it back
put the
in.
dagger
Stab
back
it.
in.
Stab it.
A crack starts to go up
Dead.
a few of the statues, and
Oh yeah.
coming out from within 3 of the statues are these ghostly apparitions that do not look too happy to have had
I
their
said at the beginning, do we want to put these things with the statues?
Yeah, but we couldn't get out of the room because we kept returning to the other mirror.
We have to finish the puzzle.
No,
Yeah, that's why we couldn't
no. There's other alternatives. Like this is.
But it's a freaking ghost.
all I'm saying is I find it really funny that you haven't once tried to intentionally break your way through random mirrors and see if there's other ways to get through.
The only thing is
Sig is mostly like watching. He's like, Amara and Ilya are super ambitious. I'm just gonna let them do.
Yep.
I'm just trying to help now because I feel that.
everyone.
And when
everybody
shit
got
happens, I'm gonna sit back and be like, that's what happens when you do.
You
Yep.
guys wanted to short
You know
rest.
what?
You guys
You know
lost
what?
my wild shape or my sense of smell.
Doing nothing
Guys.
is a choice, and everybody got choices. Okay, everyone got choices.
Would you all be able to roll initiative?
Team working together. Okay. That's
We
not
roll
serious.
initiative
Calm it
now?
down.
Yeah, go ahead and select your people. And well, do you want to start off with combat next time, because that might be easier with everybody
Yeah.
being
I think, yeah.
okay.
I want to roll initiative now so we know the order. But
My initiative is 12.
yeah, do the combat next time
Okay,
because I'm
back
too
Amara.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
16 and 12.
Forgetting is covered in blood and evil ghosts.
I just want to help the boy who played with me, the one boy who wasn't afraid of a direwolf.
Okay, I can't
You know
count on that.
what? You know what, Jason?
Jason with a 3. Nice.
Oh, come on, boo.
Hey, Jason, can I
Yeah.
say pot, kettle?
Ouch.
You can say a
no.
lot of things.
So did we all roll
It
initiative?
probably won't make sense though.
Pot, kettle.
I got it.
No?
Sig didn't roll yet.
Also,
And Muckdoth
also
needs
Paladin, Asuni, something weird is going on here, and if you want beauty in the world, you better help us figure this shit out.
11 and
My
15.
pink
And
dice.
dudes,
Nice.
cold, fun.
That's solid right there.
Dice, my pink dice.
You can say what you want about my rolls, but my initiative is never bad. My perception is always bad.
You know what? No, it's
Initiative
not
never is.
competition for initiatives, Yanni.
I prefer rolling good on perception and stuff, but well, at least my initiative is
Yeah.
never bad.
It's not a competition, is all I'm saying.
No.
That's okay.
Have you
Jason.
seen? Oh, he
Not for
wasn't
you.
there yet when Ilya kept rolling like ones and twos.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he was actually supposed to be from this one. My apologies.
I know, yeah. You told we
There we go.
talked about it.
Yeah.
Making the joke because I got a low roll right
Yeah.
now. It's not a
Scroll,
competition.
scroll back to today's rolls.
Okay,
About
we got like 5 people have, okay, unknown creature is 19, okay, fuck that person, right?
I killed the unknown creature.
He says it, so he does it.
Yep.
Okay. Unknown 19.
My word is my bond.
Word is
Right.
bond.
We took a short rest. When we
They
took the short
touch it.
rest,
Ilya,
Yeah,
right
what
now
was
is not a good time for a short rest. It's not. We're
no,
fighting.
DM question. We took the short rest and my wild shape dropped during the short rest.
Correct.
Does that mean I have 2 slots now or 1 slot? Because I get 2 per short rest.
Yeah, I'm fine with you having your second. I would have said that it would have dropped and then you could get it back. It's fine.
Okay. So I have 2 next time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a big difference.
It is
I
a big
know, I know.
difference.
I'm just laughing
Okay.
because of the SIG and the short rest thing. Now's not the time for short rest. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
David.
It's like 2:30 a.m. It's
That too.
definitely time for the rest.
This is
Okay,
true.
Okay. We will wrap it here, I suppose, on the verge of combat.
And we'll continue tomorrow at
Yeah.
One?
1 o'clock.
Tomorrow?
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. 1 o'clock tomorrow. PM.
I will see you guys in 7 hours. 1 o'clock in the morning.
At 9.
7 hours.
Hey, Sig will be there.
Yenny,
Yeah.
7 hours. Okay?
Yeah.
7
7
hours.
hours.
Yeah, and then you
Hey,
guys
you know what?
in the 9
That's the
p.m.
equivalent
next
of a
day.
short rest.
That is. That's
Three D&D meetings in 1 weekend.
what's the
No. Give yourself a short rest and then we play again.
there's like the alternate difficulty rules for 5th edition where it's a short rest is 8 hours and a long rest is 1 week.
Are you kidding me? What?
Where else?
Yeah, there's an alternate version where
Actually
that's
makes a lot more realistic sense.
yeah.
One signal we have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move up to this.
Well, it's like hit points, like your health and stuff like that. That's not you're physically taking damage. It's as much as like your body can withstand
Psychological.
before like it's exhausted to the point where now you're taking lethal damage.
Sure. Yeah. That makes
That
sense.
works
It's
well.
probably-
World of Darkness has a great damage system.
Yeah.
I
It's a lot
don't.
like that.
World of Darkness is a little confusing to me because all the dice and everything are different, and I'm trying to figure that out. And last night, Marcus, you were telling me about how I should roll another character for World of Darkness because I'm probably gonna die. Oh my god.
I also have
Yeah. Forrest.
Oh, dude.
I
Those
I
are
have-
3 great books.
I'm so ready to
I have
read
one
them.
of those- I have one
They're
of those
so
books
good.
And a set of dice, but they're at Marcus's house. I don't
Nice.
know which ones are mine.
They're so good.
Fun.
In
Well-
my opinion, I've been role playing for years and years, like 30ish or so.
Mhm. Yeah.
And yeah, Star Wars probably the best role playing system.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Can we play that though, guys? Can we play the Star Wars? You know.
I think it would be
We are
fantastic.
close enough planning these sessions.
I have everything.
I will gladly roll up a character and let Siggy be the DM for that one.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
First session, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, right?
p.m.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it.
Tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in. Yenny, as always, thank you for staying up late for us being able to do this.
Thank you.
I'm not going to put
Having
the
it all put
video
together.
up tonight. I'm going to do it
Okay.
tomorrow.
That's completely
Yenny.
fine.
Brad, thank
Yenny,
you for
Yenny.
the review
Se-
and
Right.
7 hours of sleep, and we're playing again. Okay, everybody,
Right.
7 hours.
7 hours. What's up, Elliot? What were you going to say,
If you
Yenny?
guys can
hours.
wake me, you know my number. If you guys can wake me.
This is true.
Right.
Do we have your phone number?
Yes, I think we do.
In a personal.
I will call you
So,
if Timothy
question.
gives me a link to the personal.
There you go.
Again.
All right, you guys.
all right.
Y'all take care.
If you want to.
Safe.
Bye.
guys.
You can borrow it if you want to. You can